Is this your first time trying to use it?
Yeah.
It might not be as easy as you think.
Well, Bannock was supposed to set it up, but it looks like he didn't.
Yeah, there's a lot of plugins and things. Maybe.
I don't mind, there is.
Tested on the minion or the combat dummy or what.
Well, I've got Baz's stream up, so
Yeah, I won't be streaming, but I'll just record.
alright.
I mean, it'd probably be better just to do both, but
I would just recommend muting because you will hear my ACT.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard myself talking. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't mute that aspect, unfortunately.
check.
It's all good.
Capture recordings, videos.
Wait,
Okay, I'm ready.
where did you get that mini Baz?
Capture. Oh,
What?
No.
Where did Baz get his mini?
My mini. Wait, Nani?
Your mini, where did you get it?
Oh, is that new dungeon in Amaranth? Whatchamacallit?
Emerald,
Oh.
Emerald gives you the shoe bill.
You're a shit.
Oh, I don't know where I got this one from.
I'm gonna look it up.
Looks cute. Kinda want it.
That's right, I can play my We'll Be Right Back.
Recording start. Alright. Just remind me to turn it off.
Are we streaming so I can embarrass myself?
We're
You're
streaming
awesome.
so that we can figure out what's going on when we're dying to light rampant.
Yep.
Oh.
You're
Are
being
we
streamed.
So I can embarrass myself.
To everyone in our party, yes.
Cause
It's not.
this will be fun.
Here we go.
Yes, I know I lose out on my weekly Don't Remind Me game.
Come on, guys. Let's go back to 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I mean, I'd be willing to skip 5. 6 and 7 was okay last night.
Yeah, you won.
I heard about 5.
Okay, that was fun.
I can't promise I'll be good. I haven't done any hard fights really on the PC
Tanks
yet.
are 1 and 3, right?
Tanks are one of
Tanks and healers are 1 and 3.
I was like, didn't we just go over this last night?
I keep forgetting, fam. There's just way too
Yeah.
many stuff to remember.
I know where
fair.
I know where I have to stand, so that's good.
I told him that we do Ilya strat, so.
Alright, I don't even want to pop food, but fuck. Got 120.
DPS aren't 1 and 3 for light rampart.
I mean 2 and 3. Ah, yes. I cannot read numbers.
It's not
Can't
confusing
push
at all.
buttons, can't read, like what the heck, Baz?
Right, I'm just
It's a lot better.
I'm just
Yeah.
here.
Hey,
It's better if Ace were to. I was gonna say, why doesn't Ace just come into Discord?
He's working on it.
What's a
He's
Discord?
avoiding us.
What? I'm not playing Zenyatta. What do you mean?
Pass.
All right.
I was wondering why there's two of you talking. I
Here we
forgot
go.
I'm
Ace.
live stream. You're
Zenyatta.
talking
Yes. Ace, you kind of understand how we're doing the first part at least.
I'm
I
sure.
forget this
Or
fight
am I
already.
the? Am I two? Or who's my partner?
We just have our DPS.
We
well,
haven't
between 2
gotten
and
that
4.
far yet. For
Yeah, we're stuck at like Rampart.
In
so-
theory, who's my partner?
I think it would be Mini going.
I'm on 1.
So it'd be a
At two
set.
then?
Wait, no, Estelle's on 1. I'm on 2. Sorry.
No, wait.
Yeah.
No, you would be south anyway for that part. You would.
I would be south.
Yeah, 4.
Okay, so for Icelet, then or Icelet? Is it, no, Diamond Dust. So for Diamond Dust, am I starting on 4 then, and am I the one adjusting to 2 if it's both of us?
We haven't yet.
It's usually whoever gets there first just anchors there, so you're like standing on the marker, someone's near it, they gotta go over to 2, but there's no
Okay.
like set in stone, like if you get it, you automatically go to 4. But I myself hover around 2, so
Pretty sure we haven't gotten that far, have we?
wait, was he talking about Diamond Dust or
I think I
The
said
first,
Diamond
the first mechanic, yeah.
yeah, Diamond
Dust. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just-
just want to do spots for the.
We haven't got past Light Rampart. Let's get past Light Rampart first.
Okay.
Aye.
Okay.
Game on.
See what happens.
Drops is dead.
Jarvis is always
That's
dead.
the difference.
Forgot to switch out the heat of battle. My bad.
Countdown.
Did you
Sorry.
just pickpocket me?
What? I didn't do anything.
Bullshit.
Oh, it feels so different to be on White Mage defense.
Dude, it tells me how much longer my dot has. This is awesome.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
That's the same thing. I
Flaming Energy
Crush
Drain in 10.
won't have to keep track of my dots. Behind. Right side. Got res.
I was a step too far.
Mr. Piffles died. Okay, it works.
Dreadworm Trance in 10.
That was hilarious.
Energy Drain
You're
in
welcome,
10.
that was my
Cyclone in
intention
10.
the whole
Flaming
time.
Crush in 10.
Alright, I'll
My
still
dots fell off.
Adrian, I'll still take care of the ice stuff.
Alright, I figured.
Stand here for the
west and east.
West.
Least.
Peace.
I'm slow.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
You will live that.
I was too far up.
Flaming Crush in 10. Energy Drain in 10.
How many triggers do you have?
Many.
All of them.
Enkindle in 10.
I don't have any.
Oh boy.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Yeah, which
Flaming
ones I
Crush in
remember.
10.
The,
Energy
Yeah.
Drain in 10.
Panic!
Oh,
you
he's
guys.
alive.
It's a good boy.
Position for Lights Rampart.
Consume you.
Fuel. And
Orbs.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
I have
No piffles. We have 2. 3.
Energy Drain in 10.
Oh, I
in
got
10.
Where's my partner? Adrian!
Sorry, I said I don't remember. Trying to
Okay.
remember.
first
If
hit.
it's headed to a west or east claw, run through and rotate.
Ether Pact in
clockwise.
10.
Wait a minute, I was tethered to the north.
And why are you on
Redworm
B?
trans in 10.
Yeah, you were east.
I wasn't, I was at C.
You was east.
No way.
You can look at the stream.
Yep, no, I saw it.
You-
Adrian,
you-
you got a ball from D, and you were supposed to go east. So you basically got for a ball from west, you have to go east for that. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, it looked
Is
like her ball
streaming.
was coming from west.
Baz is streaming.
Baz is
And I just
streaming?
saw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That
He
post-
posted the link. You can actually look at the Sugarist channel because you have the tag right now. But
So, yeah, that would be west to east.
Yeah, you was tethered to the west ball.
Game on.
You ran across. You just forgot to rotate. Almost though.
I'm pretty sure I noticed that your north person was also standing east. So your
Okay.
north person seemed to rotate as well. I think it was, I don't know if it was Adrian or Bannock, but I think I saw one of their names, and I think I'm just associating them together.
Enkindle
Play
in
it
10.
back.
I can look at it
Well,
real quick if about a
it's-
map.
I don't
No
think
biggie.
it's a big issue. It's just, make sure that if you're the north and south people, you're really sure where you are. One thing to help with consistency there. So if you assigned your DPS to 4 and 2 for your Diamond Dust, how come your healer's on 4?
Just makes it simpler for the tanks to go to northwest rather than northeast.
Yeah, because we give them north and west, so it would be simpler for them to stand in one, so they can easily adjust
Yep.
either west or north.
Essentially, we just swap after that, though. For
Huh?
light.
So wait, sorry,
complicated as
I'm not following this logic. Sorry.
So-
Can you start over?
Pug strat usually have you at healers 1 and 4, or tanks 1 and
Yeah.
healers 4. But
Yeah.
you know how healers are prioritized south and west, and tanks north and east. Instead, we put them on opposite sides, so it makes it easier to get to their side.
Which side are you talking about?
We're referring to the knockback for the beginning, with the flares going off.
Frost, whatever it is called. Diamond Dust.
Why we switched back for Light's Rampart, I really don't know, but
Make it simple, but I mean, we can keep it the same way.
It probably would create more consistency to keep it the same way, and that way people don't have to worry about switching their thought processes. Your tanks, you said, go north and west,
Yes,
Yeah.
for Diamond Dust.
and are your baiters also going north or west with your tanks?
I have no idea.
Nah, they
they
just
just kind of do
Because-
whatever.
All your people who get the slows should be going with your healers, and all the people who are doing baits should be going with your tanks. You don't want to drop your baits on your healers because they don't want to be moving after.
Oh, I see what he's saying.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So
So that
if you are doing the puddle, you're going to want to make sure that you're going with the healers. You can go with the tanks still, but just be aware that there's going to be baits under you. It's really hard to dodge those puddles when you got the slow on you. So that's why you want to send your slow people with your healers and your baits with your tanks.
makes sense.
either or works.
That way, as soon as the flare goes off, you don't really have to move. You can just kind of sit there for a little bit. DPS.
Exactly.
Nice.
Um,
Okay, DPS, can you do it?
It works with me.
One thing as well, how are you guys identifying whether you have tether or not?
Which
For the
What do you
ball.
mean? for late?
Yeah, for the ball.
I
Because
usually
I believe
stand pretty
I believe
north.
chains, the chains appear before the orbs appear, correct?
Yeah. Chain people are
So-
first before the balls even appear.
What we usually do is we'll have one person stand like in their spot already, and then we'll have one person standing offset from them,
Yeah.
and then they just swap. And then as soon as the chains appear, the other person just stands in the cardinal and wiggles back and forth, and they can see which direction their tether's facing from and go that way immediately.
Gotcha. We kind of like, if you see the arrows and the intercardinals, we kind of like sit right on one of those.
Yeah, so that's kind of why I was asking who my partner is at 4, because whoever is doing 4 with me should also be the chain that's at 4 with me. So he's my partner that's interchangeable. You know what I mean?
Yes, that makes sense. We don't do it like that, but because I think our DPS float for the most
Yeah,
part.
So I
How,
But
how
we
do you,
probably
So basically, Baz should be assigned to 4 with me, or
yeah, we could do that. We
Yeah,
can have
Baz should be
range
assigned
at
to 4 with
4,
me.
Millie at 2.
Yeah.
Jinx at 1.
Healers at 3.
And then yeah,
Yeah.
you should always have one person assigned to floating. So
Alright,
if me and Baz both have chains, I would go to 2. If Bannock and Celia both
Sure.
have chains, Celia should adjust, I guess.
I can rotate.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Alright.
it's basically arbitrary who adjusts, but it just gives you that consistency and always doing the mechanic a specific way, and it never backfires or anything, you know?
Sure. I'm all about consistency during Light Rampart.
cool. Let's try it out.
On.
Take away from that. The slow goes with the healers, the baits go with the tanks.
Be kind to your
Yeah.
tanks, please.
Please.
And then Adrian, we're now on 3 for light. Rampart. Rampart, whatever.
Yep. Moving on.
Cool.
I mean, if you're a slow to melee, I would still go with the tank for uptime, but if you're a baiter, I guess you can still go with the healers. Just don't get blasted by the puddles.
Countdown's out.
Yeah, melee usually just pop sprint and still go with the tanks.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Flaming Crush in 10. Energy Drain in 10.
Oops.
Too greedy.
Dreadworm Trance in 10.
Sorry, just hearing that person die. So
Energy Drain in 10.
It's really fun.
So
Flaming
Baz, you're on
Crush
four
in
with
10.
me.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Jarvel's up. Maybe not.
West and east.
East, west, yep.
Is that you, Jarv?
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Oh, maybe I got it.
Headballs.
Energy Drain in 10.
I also got the bait.
Get behind.
with someone died, yeah.
That's my fault.
I got Bandit. I can
I've,
slow res Piffles if needed.
I got Piff.
Flaming Crush in 10.
The light shall
Enkindle in 10.
Get ready to look away.
Just gonna stop DPS for a little.
In or out.
Ooh, Adrian.
Energy Drain
Sorry.
in 10.
Good.
Out of.
I'm gonna troubadour this.
That's all.
Baz, come to 4 with me.
Okay,
Crimson Cyclone in
I'm
10.
the rotator for this.
Flaming Crush in 10.
All the orbs look good. Mini, you're coming to me. Your orb might catch you.
I need Randy over here.
Brad, you were
Rat,
supposed
what
to
are
go
you doing?
north.
Energy Drain in 10.
You were supposed
You're
to
supposed to go rotate north.
was I not north?
No,
Ether
you
Pact
were
in 10.
you were on west.
Dreadworm Trance in 10.
Oh, I know why, because I'm turned around because we're on 3 now. Oh, that fucked me up. Okay. Because like
Flaming
I was at
Crush in
3,
10.
So I'm like, oh, I'm expecting to be north, but I got the ball and went to west instead. Okay, that fucked me up. Because I thought it was on 4.
It's a good thing to orientate yourself before that.
It's just,
One more thing that I would try and figure out is, so me and Baz are sharing 4, right? So when me and Baz figure out which of us has chains and stuff, need to figure out which person is standing where.
Yeah,
So,
I
like,
usually stand south.
From your healers, yeah. Ratty will always stand east, or Adrian will always stand east, basically, or the tanks will always stand north.
Yep.
And then, yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I'll go east.
How?
That way you don't get anybody, like, if me and Baz both had an orb and we're both shaking our orbs right here, it makes it hard to tell who has which orb, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Question though. When I went to soak the tower, like the ball pretty much exploded.
Yes,
Like-
you need to wait for it to come into your face, and like, depending on your camera angle, basically when the orb starts getting closer to the tower is when you need to walk in. I know the server tick enough that I can walk in right as the tower explodes, but I would give it maybe a second or two before it pops, because you were standing in the tower with me and I was looking at you like, we're dead.
Yeah. So I need to bait it away from the tower and then just kind of
Yes.
pop in. That's
Yes, you need it to like float through the center and then swing at you around the 3 kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So just getting the timing down.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
The east and west people need to make sure they're swinging their orbs effectively, not just running straight into the tower after.
Got
So
it.
Yeah, no,
east and west people have a harder job.
I was too programmed to be at 4, so I thought I was at 4 again.
Yeah, I think it'll take a little bit of getting used to, but I think it will definitely work a lot better in the long run, especially if you're doing this week after week. You know.
Countdown's up.
Time after time.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Flaming
Energy
Crush
Drain
in
in
10. Dreadworm Trance in 10.
As we're going to 4,
Energy Drain
Flaming
in 10.
Crush in 10.
I'll adjust.
Caster privilege. West and east.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Flaming Crush in 10. Energy Drain in 10.
I see one Vader.
I mean, I've gotten used to just running out there, so it's
Yeah, same. Do it anyway.
yeah.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Look away.
Flaming Crush in 10. Energy Drain in 10.
Get out. Reposition yourself.
Baz did 3 with me, or 4. Sorry, Baz did 4. I just heard him say 3.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Oh, Mini, you can stay there.
Flaming Crush in 10. Energy Drain in 10.
I did it.
And 3's in.
But
Three's in.
I clipped myself by the cleave.
Yeah, I got
If you're
clipped.
chained,
My bad.
remember to move a bit closer
move
to your
in.
target
Dreadworm trans
partner.
in 10.
Not too far in that you clip each other, but enough to give
Oh.
people more space.
Flaming
So you see
crush in
these
10.
like pie slices?
Crimson
on the arena?
cyclone in 10.
Your goal is to aim the second bait down this pie slice. So we start into this, and then you would look into this little triangle quadrant, and you would pull it right down
Got
this
it.
triangle here.
Oh,
I
I
see.
didn't notice that.
So, right. Sure.
So like,
Yes, that makes sense.
My pod.
Jazzy always loves like his weed.
Okay.
Game on.
Listen to ACT call people staffs is hilarious.
Yes. I second this.
I didn't even
I can't pronounce Panic's name.
have that. It's pretty funny though.
Saying Banic?
Bane. I wonder what it says for my name.
No one cared who I was until I put on my speedo. I thought it was pretty funny.
I wasn't listening.
Crimson cyclone in 10. Energy drain Flaming in 10. Crush in 10.
I can barely hear anything.
We're too focused. It's bad.
Dreadworm trans in 10. Energy drain in 10. Flaming crush in 10.
Why does this thing have to hit Min so fucking hard?
That's through Rampart.
Crimson cyclone in 10.
West and east.
I'm slow.
That's the thingy bob. Run.
Energy drain in 10.
Like I said, I run anyway, so it's cool.
I did not pop sprint. It's my bad.
7 seconds.
I got Jazz.
I got that.
Jarvels.
Jarvis is dead.
Alright, still practice. Oh, no, never mind, we're jumping.
How are we gonna practice like Rampart?
We could have gotten everybody up by then.
The light
Okay.
shall us.
We had weakness, but
Alright.
Enkindle in 10.
this is why I'm about to level a red mage.
I'm leveling Red Mage.
We are one mind,
Game
brother.
on.
Yes, brother.
Energy drain
I
in
level
10.
your bod, brother. Sing with me, brother.
Come, my lady. Come, my lady. You're my
What the?
Money.
What? No one? Okay. No. I think it's so. Kill me! Here all week.
Crimson cyclone in 10. Energy drain Flaming in
crush
10. in 10. Dreadworm trans in 10. Energy drain in 10. Flaming crush in 10. Crimson cyclone in 10.
North and south.
Oh, a change up.
Hi guys.
We're
Crimson
missing some
cyclone
people.
in 10.
We are.
Energy drain in 10.
Everyone can't be north, I'm sorry.
Flaming Crush in 10.
I got Bananic.
Turtles!
I'm in. Oh, jeez. Thanks, Ratty.
No problem. If any, 'cause I don't trust people.
I mean, that's not
Myself.
funny.
Enkindle in 10.
Look away.
Flaming Crush in 10.
That's too
Energy
close.
Drain in 10.
Get out.
Oh.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Jumping makes you go faster, so.
I do too. It's kind of de-stress.
Pop up.
Anything on the side.
Am I?
You're at 4.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
I am on 4.
You're not supposed to be
You're
at
3.
And your balls.
Alright.
Flaming Crush in 10.
Well, I'm still trying to get used to that being changed.
Energy Drain in 10.
I don't-
Take mine first.
Sorry, I'll try and call it out.
Fuck. This shit snuck up.
That was
my bad.
fucking my bad. I was not in mine in time.
Going to
Ether Pack
say,
in 10.
Yep.
right, at least you acknowledged.
Well, yeah, no, Adrian, now that the
Dreadworm
calls
Trans
out
in
the best
10.
for you,
Flaming Crush
You
in
know
10.
exactly whose fault.
and
At least pick you guys first.
Oh, okay.
you can
That's
get better
fine.
reses now.
Yeah.
Quicker reses. No, I'll wait. I'll lag a little.
Nah, I got confused again because I forgot we were supposed to.
Yeah,
Right.
no, that. Been trying to.
Yeah, I'll focus more on like helping with callouts rather than my dot up time.
No, it's fine. I just gotta get used to it, that's all.
Yeah. Everyone needs reminders.
Less funny the second time.
Yeah, I know. Well, good song. Well, not really. Just an interesting song.
Everyone's entitled to their better.
Funnily enough, that song's so epic.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Flaming
Energy
Crush
Drain
in
in
10.
Get behind.
Wait, what?
I don't know how you did that, but that's that was impressive.
It's
Dreadworm
weird not doing
Trans
this
in
in
10.
melee, to be honest. I'm just running all over
Energy
the place
Drain
and I
in
don't
10.
have any tells. where I'm
Crimson
supposed to
Cyclone
be.
in 10.
Shall free.
As I say,
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Did it.
Flaming
Energy
Crush
Drain
in
in
10.
10.
Die. Please. Don't worry about your health.
you're just gonna jinx it.
Just don't worry about your health. It looks low, but
The last shall attack.
Enkindle in 10. Crimson Cyclone in 10. Energy Drain in 10. Flaming Crush in 10.
Okay. Healers to 3. Range to 4.
Light consume you.
Crimson Cyclone in
Hey,
10.
like Cell.
Thanks.
Flaming Crush in
Oh,
10.
I'm perfect.
Energy Drain in 10.
Oh, someone fucked up.
Did someone run into a ball?
Your chain solidified and whoever was on... Let me look. Your melee are standing too close, I believe.
Oh, is that was my bad.
Ether Pact in 10.
You have to be at
Dreadworm
least
Trans in
halfway
10.
into the marker when they solidify. if it happens that it's both 2 melee, there's a chance of it breaking because you're both
Okay.
close. It was probably between the tank and the melee.
Was it me?
It was the melee who was close, but like whichever tank, it might have been like standing a step closer than usual, which caused it to break as well.
Okay, that's the
Um,
case.
since you know that the melee is on your 2 side, I would try and favor standing
Towards
a little
D.
bit. Yeah, yeah.
All
Rather
right.
than towards A. Yeah.
Okay.
And same with the 2 side. And then your
Okay.
range can just stand a little bit south on the markers. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Enkindle in 10.
Game on.
So decent.
Did you hear that too, Estelle?
I was just decent thing. I was saying yes, I am.
You decent thing?
Yep.
Gotta get them OP bats, man.
That's how I'm funding my raid life by decent thing level items.
I'm just gonna descent my ruby bow right now.
Yep.
Throw on my
My
pyro
Inquire.
harp bow.
Yep.
I decent on my Inquire gear.
Jazzy Bazzy.
Yeah.
Cassidy was AFK. It was fine.
Yeah.
Just sell your body
I mean,
for money.
woo. People do that.
I didn't see him say that.
I think I did see all the orbs go in the right directions though, so that was good.
Wait, was Bannock there for the girl that charged 5 mil an hour?
Yeah.
The
What?
Hades.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ace wasn't though.
Yeah, there was the sea girl that charged to talk sweet nothings to you. They charged 5 mil an hour.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Do you think she made anything?
No.
No, but they were in our Hades farm.
Wait, really?
Yes.
They kept dying. I was like, wow.
Well, how else can you make?
It's all
Thanks.
That was the weirdest ass Hades because the tank kept taking it from the cell. It was just
freaking
like,
we cleared though. We cleared. Well, we farmed, but he didn't wipe us.
well, at first the melee died because they were like, why the fuck is the tank at the cell?
Oh yeah. That's
It
interesting.
was insane. It's fun.
That's a good farm party though.
I farmed that with Sharon Berry. I had to reteach them to fight.
When we use the opportunity to go buy up your back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is ready back yet? Ready Bazzy?
No.
Okay, give me a second.
He said 1 second, but it's really gonna be 10 minutes.
Time is relative.
And then they got totally surprised about the standing in the sea and not doing anything for the last bit.
Enough inventory space. Haha, nope.
Well, right.
Gonna have to leave. Okay.
Okay, you go right on and do that.
Well, good thing about bad streaming on YouTube is I can rewatch this dying again
Over
and again.
Over and over again.
Yeah.
Piffles, what code is that?
It's the this code.
Nice. I mean, yeah, granted, I could have. Oh, it's even clearer.
Yeah.
Which code is that?
Wow.
I like it that it's like summoner / black mage because it's got like the collar. Because Bard
Yeah.
never gets like that. It gets stupid.
I really like the color on this one. Like, I think you've seen that I usually wear that the Dreadworm
Yeah.
replica
for your-
jacket.
yeah.
Yeah, I really like this one though. This is a nice change.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back, Jarbles.
What?
Hi back. I'm Ace-kun.
Wait, didn't Jazzy say that one?
おはようございます、エース君。元気はどうですか？
Here's the $150 emote.
I still want the Odin one.
This is my free emote. There we go.
It's not free. You spent time
It's
to get that
literally
thing.
free now, honestly, on the
I mean, it
market
was
for it.
free.
You want to see my free emote?
Free emote.
It was actually free. It's
Free
pet
emote, guys.
cheaper.
Free emotes.
I mean,
free
it was
emotes for
free
the
at
win.
the time. I didn't have to work to get it because I already had the scripts.
Me.
Me.
Still put in the time to get those scripts.
What level
It's
Adrian,
like-
is that the new outfit?
Yeah,
I like it.
me too.
Looks
I
cool.
like that you can dye and the wings change color.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like your.
Yeah, the wings change color. Where, depending on how you dye it.
Oh, and when you like swing your camera around in here, they like
Listen. Yeah, change the color.
fade or
it's,
whatever.
no, what is that called? Iridescent.
Yeah.
I was still using a metallic color on them, honestly.
Holographic.
Oh god, you should look at a
Yeah.
metallic blue dye. That's super pretty.
Metallic
Changes
blue.
like to purple.
Adrian had done so much to Tanya, she turned into Titania.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna grab a drink.
Oh,
while
the
we wait.
blue is
Do you
pretty.
want
cheese
Shiva?
again.
Can I get cheese
Hey.
dress?
Oh, wow. Oh, the blue is so nice. I kind of want the blue.
Mm.
Thanks.
If you want,
I thought that
if we get
dress
out of
already-
here, I can give you a metallic blue dye. I have two.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
it's,
can I have
yeah.
Can I have
Anyways.
a purple dye, Sel?
No, you've used up your
My purple.
lifetime of purple dye quotas.
It was
I don't-
a pastel purple dye.
Why did you go pastel purple?
Well, so I had to go to a wedding, and the theme was like super classy and like.
So pastel
Nice.
purple is classy.
So I had like white on, so I basically had this outfit on because it was like last minute, and I didn't have any glams that were OP at the time.
Keep in mind, the person that he was going to the wedding with told him like days ahead of time that he was going to this wedding. He just left it till 10 minutes before the wedding.
And then I contacted Estelle, like, hey Estelle, do you have any purple dye? She's like, fine.
Not
never had dye
quite.
on
It was
me.
more of like Cerise was dying because you weren't ready, and I offered to bring you purple dye. You didn't ask,
Oh, please, I asked.
so don't try to twist this story.
No, I asked. That was nice. And then this was like, purple dye. It's your last quota. Purple.
Yeah, you should try the metallic blue because it's super pretty. I saw
Yeah.
that and I was like, oh my god, it's gorgeous.
It's even like, it changes colors more than the purple. I really want to do that.
Hey Adrian, how does it feel that I'm reading a book but I'm not a scholar?
Go shove it.
Jeez.
You can
Guys.
take all my books if you want. I'll just have your staffs. And I'll smack you with it.
I actually I looked at the white mage staff this tier and it looks bomb.
At least it's not a book.
At least it's not a book.
I'm so the book's always boring. It's-
I like books. I like Bazzy's book, the TT book.
I had that for scholars shoved in my retainer somewhere.
Nice book.
Baz might get kicked out here soon.
Oh, because he hasn't moved.
Yeah.
I can rest. Oh, I can't rescue him because I'm on combat. Oh,
No. Got him. I
No,
rescued
no.
him.
yeah, but you need to rescue. Oh, I'm dead. Stupid fairy.
Oh man, you need to rescue him off.
Yeah, you
Nah,
should rescue
if
him
he
off.
dies, it resets the timer.
Dies anyway. Oh,
But it would have been funnier.
tank privilege. That's all.
I think they took that out. I haven't been able to kill anyone lately.
Oh, really?
My bad.
That's that.
Pretty sure once you hit the wall, you die.
Oh, he's back
Yeah.
anyway.
You are
Works out.
so-
Welcome back.
And
It's
that's it.
frame perfect.
Quickly put everything up. I'm out of breath.
You're out of
Game
breath.
on.
What'd you do?
Just
We had a yard
leave the
sale,
man some secret.
Okay.
Wow.
and I had to
Man.
help play everything up.
Gotcha.
You did that in 10 minutes?
Yes.
Boy.
I slaved hard to save Ray time. You're welcome.
Thanks.
I wish I had a whale come emo. Oh wait.
No.
How long do we have? We got 2 more hours, fam.
We just started.
Sure, we waited about 10 minutes.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Flaming Crush in Energy
10.
Drain in 10.
Behind red.
Oh, fuck me.
Glad I
Min, please. Oh my god.
killing me, Smalls.
Dreadworm Trance in 10.
Oh my god!
Energy Drain in 10.
Kicking everybody.
Flaming Crush in
What's
10.
wrong with all of you?
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Fucking hell, man.
I
used to
believe
dog
in our healers.
Fuck you. I haven't done this in a bit. Shut up.
You probably don't want to sit there. That was me. I don't know. East west.
Who's that calling out?
Yeah. Well, don't you have a thing calling
Crimson
out for
Cyclone
you?
in 10.
Not if I have to
Flaming
go
Crush
like.
My
in
bad.
10.
I'm still
Teleport.
over here. I can't seem like
Energy
the
Drain
dog
in 10.
Oh, so who baited here?
in front.
Nobody. Things
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, I was like, jeez. The polar gerbils. I should have known better, honestly.
Can't believe 5 people out of 8. I hit by that.
Yeah, you heard that correctly, gerbils.
Okay.
Enkindle in 10.
Back things under control.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Flaming Crush in 10.
No, look at her.
Energy Drain in 10.
She's too pretty.
Don't say that.
Oh, good the fuck. Oh,
5
I have to
out of
send you
8
to Dare.
people, got hit by that. Yep. I don't.
Healers 3. Okay, they're there. Nice. As before. Nice, you're here.
Crimson
Oh, man,
Cyclone in
everything's
10.
working out.
Flaming Crush in 10.
I hate doing the ball.
Balls to you.
Energy Drain in 10.
Let your orb
Eyes
float a
up.
bit ready. Step in.
Bye.
And 3's in.
Everyone went to 3D, but not everybody.
3s, not
Ether
4s.
Pack in
3s.
10. Dreadworm Trance in 10.
There was
I
too
had
many
a
people
3.
in there.
You can check back. I had 3.
Let me check. Who-
Adrian, were
have-
you the chain for the healers?
Flaming Crush
Yeah.
in 10.
Make sure you sidestep.
Energy
a little.
Drain in Cyclone in
Okay.
10.
We need space over here to blow up our orbs. The edge of your bait should only come up to here. Also, that first cleave in the start should only follow this line.
oh.
Yeah.
Adrian
Well,
went in with
right.
4.
I did by
Piffles went
mistake.
in
I
with
thought I-
4, but I think he's
I thought
probably.
I stepped out.
I ran
No.
across.
Oh,
I ran
okay, my
across.
bad.
I didn't say it.
That is true. You did run
I-
across.
I noticed I went in and I
Cecilia
stepped
had
out,
it.
but I don't think I made it.
Minnie had it.
That's
all
good.
Bannock had it.
Game on.
If you have 4 stacks and you get 5, everybody dies.
Yeah. That was almost perfect though. So.
Oh yeah, no, that was like
Enkindle in 10.
Keep doing that.
Oh.
Oh, I
Hey,
did a countdown.
one thing though is make sure that you definitely bait that orb a little bit out to the west before you run north into the tower. You know what I mean? Because the timing you had there, Ratty, would have been really close.
Curve the ball. Curve the bullet.
I felt. I knew it was fine.
Rat. Usually it's the people that rotate that pops theirs first.
Oh, sorry.
So I was waiting for you.
Oh, oops.
If you're getting enough space from your baiters, you should each
Crimson
be using your
Cyclone
own
in
triangles
10.
to pop yours as
Energy
well.
Drain in 10. Flaming Crush in
So
10.
I want to move away from where everybody is. To the
You want
left.
to move away from north and south.
Yeah.
You want to use these triangles that are on the edges here.
Yeah,
So
okay.
this would be your triangle.
Driving run that side. So like Yeah, they're just like fans. Like,
I think I
I said
accidentally went south, and that's why.
Oh, you moved.
Dread
It just
worm
wasn't quite
trans
far
intent.
enough. So make
Oh,
sure you're
okay.
using
Energy
you're using
drain
triangle as
intent.
your guide. I usually try and
Flaming
stand
crush
right here.
intent.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
wacky.
West and east.
I'm in.
I'm a baiter. I'm going with the tanks.
You have a lot of DPS with those, right?
Oh, I almost fell off the
Crimson
edge.
Cyclone intent. Flaming Energy Drain intent.
Oh shit. God damn it. It's still on your body! What is that bullshit?
Get behind.
Do I have to know this?
Oh dear.
You have to hold
I got her. Gotta.
You got Jarbos before Bannock?
You got a boat. You got a boat.
My golly. Are you taking so much?
Crimson Cyclone
Oh,
Because I
intent.
had a vault.
Enkindle intent.
I did not
Away,
make that.
I'm
Shit.
dead.
We
Yeah.
might need to
Got it.
do this.
Yep.
Jump.
Axe kick.
Flaming Crush
I'm gonna
intent.
die.
Energy Drain intent.
I'm dead.
Those stars also need to be placed in the inside of your markers. I noticed a couple of the melee aren't moving outwards enough. You need to place them right in the center of your marker. Otherwise, you can
Crimson
make the spot
Cyclone
in here
intent.
too thin. And if someone's standing here, or like over here, they'll get hit.
I think that was mostly my bad. I just moved out a little too soon, but
I got a bomb as well.
oh, okay, gotcha.
Game on.
So either the tank or the melee didn't place theirs out
Probably.
towards the north far enough.
Probably me. Because I was the one that had it.
Evil Pact
That
intent.
could be both of us, I guess.
I just like.
Everyone's fucking up equally.
So she stands in a static spot. So once you find where that spot is in the marker, you can go to there every time. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
What's up?
My button didn't fucking press. So now I'm just all messed up.
Stringy bitch. Bitch Shiva.
Crimson
Stringent
Cyclone
bitch.
intent.
Stringy.
Flaming Crush Energy
intent.
Drain intent.
I've had it with this crap hole ice castle.
No! Oh my god, I don't want to hear that anymore.
Driving, going forward.
Wow, Jarbos.
Dreadworm Trans
That's
intent.
great.
Read.
Energy Drain
Yeah, but at
intent.
least Baz didn't die.
Ah, magic.
Crimson Cyclone intent.
Get a slow res. Nope.
So you're not saving Swift.
I got him.
What happened?
You're not saving Swift.
I will not have debates on
West
someone's
and
gonna get
east.
the
Flaming Crush
Okay,
intent.
I'm gonna go with the tanks just to be sure.
Make you a figure real quick. And
Yes, it is me.
Crimson
I'm
Cyclone
moving.
I'm
intent.
gonna run just in
It
case.
is not me. It is not
Okay.
me.
Yeah, I got it.
Energy Drain
God,
intent.
I'm slow.
I'm good. I'm good.
for heal. Fury.
Also,
Good
nah,
job,
I use my
all.
Swift for damage. What the hell? No, I can save Swift up.
Baz is Prague, you stupid bitch.
Say that to my graves, bitch.
Flaming Crush intent. Kindle intent. Crimson
If you're great
Cyclone
anyway,
intent.
then save it anyway.
No, fuck you. Nah, I'm getting high blues.
You are
Energy Drain intent.
whack.
No one's listening to you, Rat.
What?
Healer's 3. There. Good.
Oh, fuck.
Crimson Cyclone intent.
Alright, let's have fun, shall
I
we?
suck at orbs.
You'll be fine. Just don't get over.
Energy Drain intent.
I think I went the wrong way.
You sure did. You're supposed to be with me.
Shit. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna take yourself. I should.
So make sure you're always rotating clockwise.
Dreadworm trans in 10.
I wonder if I could have actually taken that.
So if you're running towards to B, go
Flaming
to C.
Crush in 10.
If you're going D, go to A.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Countdown.
It's not final though.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Energy Drain Flaming in 10. Crush in 10.
So
It's so weird not knowing what GCD to mean.
Dreadworm trans in 10. Energy Drain in 10. Flaming Crush in 10.
Do you normally take this class?
I don't know if
North and
it's
south.
Or south.
Ah.
Or south.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Energy Drain
Flaming
in 10. Crush in 10.
Awesome. Awesome. That's well executed.
No heals for Bass.
yeah.
Maybe like that.
Fucking guys.
If only I could rest.
Enkindle in 10. Flaming Crush in 10. Energy Drain in 10.
Get out.
Roddy, no. Okay.
Healers in 3. Ranged are 4.
Oh, thank God.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Flaming Crush in 10. Energy Drain in 10.
It's away.
Wait, why is someone...
Oh!
Yeah.
There was an orb coming from the east side, just cutting through.
Yeah, that was bad.
I'm like, I don't. But don't worry, I learned from Baz. I just
Evil
tell him to
hack
stare at the ball
intent.
and just tell him to fuck off, right?
Yep.
Stare at the
I don't drive
Dreadworm
that
trans
way.
in 10.
I'm sorry.
I'm like,
You look that ball dead in its eye.
Game on.
What do you mean you hope it wasn't you?
Because I thought
Calm
it
down.
rotated.
It was you.
don't worry, guys. I have reawakened my masochist nature. Let's go. 15 more hours.
We'll take a break. Halfway through.
Well, hopefully we get to add
Ads, my bad.
Ads would be
Yeah.
We were
I'm-
really
I'm-
close that one time.
I know, and I'm really wanting to go
We
back.
should be close all the time.
Ha ha ha.
Or not even close.
No
I mean,
comment.
being masochistic, he's probably pretty close already.
Crimson Cyclone in
Anyways.
10. Flaming Crush in Drain in 10.
Don't worry,
Honestly.
Ace. I play Dark Souls. I'm good.
Can I rescue Jarvis in the death?
Why would you ever want to do such a thing?
I mean,
Many
you can.
reasons.
I think the question is, should you?
The answer is
Yes.
no.
Are you willing to?
Yes.
Dreadworm trans in 10.
I can't win this time, huh?
Flaming Crush in Drain in 10.
You know, Baz, maybe I should let you stand on 4th, because it seems like it's always you adjusting anyway.
Yeah. Usually,
Okay, I'm just...
west, and east.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
I'm with the tanks, I'm baiting.
Ooh, I almost fell off the edge again.
Got it. I'm good.
Flaming
Whoa,
Crush in 10. Energy Drain in 10.
Hey, look at that, it's pro. Gerbils, I swear to God.
That's getting a lot more consistent though.
We're getting
That
consistent,
one is
yeah.
no problem. This Lice Rampart, that's been fucking us in the ass.
Yeah.
That's the one that fucks everybody in the ass.
My favorite.
My
Enkindle
group spends
Intense
like
Cyclone
13
Intense.
hours, like,
Look away.
look away.
Freaking
40.
out, this
Flaming
bad
Crush
habit of
in
just
10.
going left to get
Energy Drain in 10.
It's so bad.
Barry and Shadow can't re-clear because they keep fucking up on light ramp, but after clearing already.
Adrian, back here.
I know.
Ooh, that still sucks to hear.
Alright,
Okay.
let's focus up. We're going into.
One step back.
Crimson
Yes.
Cyclone in 10.
If you're not a chain, whether your character, make sure you know where your tether is. It's out, go.
Flaming Crush in 10. Energy Drain in
Get
10.
ready to rotate, don't quite yet, and go.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Hey, bro.
Adrian went a little early.
Uh.
So the indicator to move
Feather
inwards
pack
is the
in
tower
10.
is exploding. Your chains were off the same time as the tower explodes.
Dreadworm
Oh, that's
Trance
my
in 10.
fault. That was 100% my fault. I moved after the initial Pudding wave went over.
Oh, was it you? Okay.
Yeah, that was
okay.
me.
Yes. Yeah.
Flaming
That's
Crush
what
in
James
10.
sounds like. It's like
I'm sorry, Adrian.
I was like, what? How
That
did
was
she do
just
anything
from a-
wrong?
So
She
that was
seemed
just
fine to
from
me.
somebody
Oh.
moving out of the tower, like out of their spot, essentially, for towers, right?
The orbs were really smooth that time though, so
Yeah, it was
once
really-
people get the
yeah,
timing down on the chains, yeah.
Oh, I mean, oh no, Adrian, how could you? Oh,
Shut up,
no.
Jobbers.
Game on.
Oh, how could you do this?
One thing I will say though, Adrian, is try and stand on the south side of the 3. I think you're standing on the north side of the 3. It would give him that little bit of wiggle room as a melee to be able to use that side of the boss a little better.
No, I was just go, and then after that, I just go into that little 1/8 pie slice over there for a nice.
Hi.
I know it wasn't your
Enkindle in 10.
fault, but it's just like a tip to be helpful. That's all.
My buttons.
I got sidetracked and that was a really late one.
I don't know, this chain is perfect.
You know, chain is perfect.
Shut up.
I mean, I'm
Crimson
even
Cyclone
keeping my
in 10.
dots up.
Energy Drain in
Flaming
10.
Crush
in
When we
10.
get to ads, then I'll start focusing on keeping my dots up.
I feel that.
How could you?
Main goal is just to be
Real crap.
Driving, go forward.
That's switched up.
I'm the game.
Dreadworm Trance in 10.
Which one do I hate more? I don't know.
Energy Drain Flaming in 10. Crush in 10.
North and south.
I'm baiting, I'm going with the tanks.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
We did it again! Oh my god!
Energy Drain in 10.
Looks like we're God or something.
Enkindle in 10. Energy Drain in 10.
Get out.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Flaming Crush in 10.
Consume you.
I'm chained
Oh
again.
fuck.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Oh fuck.
Flaming Crush and Drain in 10.
I ran into an orb.
You can, they told me this, but you can run through the circles. Adrian,
Yeah.
you don't have to like stay out of the circles. You can go through them to get around your.
You can definitely run through the towers
Ether
as long
pack
as they're
in
not
10.
detonating. But if the towers are detonating, the baits are going off. So
Dreadworm Trance in 10.
the towers are safe until you're already dead. Basically.
So that way you don't have to like thread between the ball and the tower. You can just like go through the tower.
Yeah. I honestly hope I get the balls.
Same.
I don't mind. I don't mind the ball.
I think it's fun.
Balls
to do
are
the ball part,
super
but
easy to fondle. I mean, what?
rat. We were doing so well.
So could you repeat that, but in French, please?
No, in German, maybe.
J'ai bougé les ballons.
Wait, what?
I don't know. That's probably not right. I think I said balloons instead of balls, but
Yes, I would like to fondle
Crimson
from-
Cyclone in 10.
Close
Energy
enough, I
Drain in
guess.
10. Flaming Crush in 10.
I mean, I guess depending on how long it's been.
Oh god.
We're frogging.
Wait, aren't you
Driving.
Canadian? Shouldn't you know French? Actually, both of you and Ace are Canadian.
let's just say I was exempt from French.
Could be dead.
Dreadworm Trance
We just
in
live
10.
with the French. We don't actually.
Yeah.
Energy Drain in 10.
No one actually speaks French here,
Flaming Crush in
except for,
10.
you know,
It's only in
Quebec.
Quebec, correct?
Yeah.
Back.
And most of them just speak English anyway.
Isn't Montreal also like heavy in the French speaking?
That's because it's in Quebec!
Oh.
guys.
Got it.
West and east, by the way.
It's gonna be
Alright,
skin
let's-
next year, right on the line.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
I was not lined up. in
Don't
time.
drop. We can.
You can recover.
Energy Drain in 10.
We can rebuild them.
Except when
have
Bennett
the
drops
basics.
Ice Fighter there.
I get the
I
same.
got it. I got it.
Someone gets it, damn.
Fresh
I
air.
got 2 aces.
Double slap.
Fresh air OP.
I feel special.
Focus up.
I got distracted by Quebec.
Enkindle in 10. Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Look
Look away.
Flaming Crush in 10.
He did
Energy
look at
Drain
it.
in 10.
Oh my
Crimson
god.
Cyclone in
The balls
10.
for you, Minnie.
Get ready to watch your tether. Go.
Energy
And-
Drain in 10.
Rotate. And collapse.
Oh, I
A
didn't
little too late.
Why didn't you get in, Bannock?
Was that me? Fuck.
Yes.
Ether Pack in 10. Dreadworm Trance in 10.
See, I can do chains.
Yeah, chain's easy. Stand there for chain.
Oh, shut up.
Flaming Crush in 10. Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Fine, I just won't be proud of myself at all.
Game on.
No.
No, you can be proud.
You gotta
Okay.
stand there, all fabulous,
Don't
casting
get mad.
spells.
Get glad. I think I stayed in it a little bit too late though. Got tapped. I got ball tapped.
The other thing is, if you need to, just
Crimson
stop doing
Cyclone
anything
in
at
10.
all. There's no reason to like
Flame
focus
Energy
on
Drain in
rotation
10.
or anything. If you need to focus on staying alive, you know. There's a lot of. I got bad.
Get in front.
Go forward.
I didn't want to be the guy that sang it first, but I'm glad Baz did.
I literally just shielded Bob.
Dreadworm trans in 10. Energy drain in 10. Flaming crush in 10.
Is there even point of putting shields on men? It really just eats everywhere.
Yeah, but
Min wants shields, trust me.
North and south.
get it.
I'm baiting, I'm gonna go north. I'm gonna bring
Crimson
left.
cyclone in 10.
Yep.
Flaming crush in 10. Energy drain in 10.
How did you
Heard that
die?
Ratty's dead.
How did you die?
I did not heal. in time.
A
That-
healer not healing. What is
Because
this?
I have to Insuna twice, which is a GCD, and I don't have enough time to get myself to full after getting.
Wait, you're Suning twice?
You should be full.
Crimson
Taking
cyclone in
Away.
10. Flaming
taking
crush
all
in
these
10.
nutrients
Energy
out.
drain in 10.
I'm not-
Get out.
No biggie.
I mean, if it's killing you, then it's kind of a deal.
Wasn't before.
You should be at full anyways. You shouldn't have to heal yourself.
Alright, here we go.
Rampant focus.
Crimson cyclone in 10. Flaming crush in 10.
Go.
So lucky.
Energy drain in 10.
Shit, fuck, God.
Oh my
Holy crap!
I saw that.
That was me.
So
I'm
lucky
so
it
bad.
fell.
I was too focused on being lucky and not. I literally clipped it. My bad.
I saw that thought process in
Ether
Real
packed in
time.
10.
It was bad, Minnie. It was bad.
Dreadworm trans in 10.
Can we watch that? Wait, where's the stream?
It's like-
Can we not play it? I want to see this.
It wasn't my point of view. I'm not sure if Baz was watching.
It's like when you're running with a pie and then you trip over something
was
and
right
it lands
next to
in your
me.
face.
Like you fall with your face in it. Yes, exactly
Like you
that
get your
kind of.
paycheck and you fall down the stairs. Yes.
Alright, countdown drop.
Is it ironic?
I don't know that song.
Divine.
I guess you were
Yeah.
too much of a baller or so.
I'm gonna go ballistic.
Ballistic.
Went ballistic last pull.
Shush.
I forgot to
Crimson
resummon my
cyclone in
fairy.
10.
No worries.
Energy drain
Flaming
in
crush
I
10.
get so
in 10.
worried. That totally screws up.
Fine.
Oh no, a samurai might get clipped somehow. Oh no.
Good.
Get behind.
Booty, red side.
Did you say good?
She did.
Hey guys, I didn't get hit this time.
Dreadworm
I'm
trans in 10.
proud of you, Ace.
Energy drain.
Some
Flaming
frogging.
crush in 10.
With some beer on the side?
No, I don't drink.
Crimson cyclone in 10.
Maybe he doesn't drink.
I had a
North and
pop.
south.
If anyone baits on me, I swear to God.
I'll bait you, baby.
Panic.
Please.
Crimson
Yes,
cyclone
Eddie.
in 10.
Bait.
Energy drain in 10.
Go in front.
Doesn't mean toner.
Toner? What?
I said turn, you dumbass.
You said toner.
Flaming crush in
Kindle
10.
Toner, jeez.
Toner, I hardly know her.
Hey.
Crimson cyclone in 10.
Go away.
Look away.
Energy drain in 10.
Tell me what to do, old man. How many stakes are your
Get the fuck out. Go run.
Jarvis got hit.
Oh, I survived.
Reposition
I gave
yourself.
him
Alright, let ramp up hard. Chain once
Oh
again.
fuck.
Crimson
Oh,
Cyclone
you
in
know.
10.
Okay.
Energy Drain
Flaming
in 10.
Crush
in 10.
Go.
So I don't rotate on north, right?
You're supposed to run straight through though.
And
you got-
you can do it. You felt me.
Oh,
Oh, so
You hit me.
oh god.
You were really coming in strong.
You guys gotta go through the middle.
Yeah.
A lot of people are
Trans
trying to
10.
rotate around the edge of the map.
I see that, and I'm like, ooh.
Because Adrian, you took one of the Proteans.
Flaming Crush
on your way
in
there.
10.
You gotta go through the center.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Go through the
Yeah,
tower
I-
to the center.
I keep hesitating too long at the side.
I was staring at that ball. I was like, no.
Alright, it's almost our halfway point. Maybe we can do 2 more pulls.
Yep, let's do.
Oops. That was supposed to be a ready check. Hopefully we're
Like
ready.
that.
Yeah, cancel. Oh,
Oh,
Don't pull.
how long does that last?
16 seconds?
Alright,
15 seconds.
if we're ready, we're doing it now. Now,
Go. Adrian has to
do it.
do it.
It'll last long enough.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
I'll Troubadour this just to be safe.
no, it's fine. I made it.
Okay.
Yeah. Wrong buttons.
Enkindle in 10. Crimson Cyclone in 10. Flaming Crush
Energy
in Drain
10.
in 10.
Green side. Front.
Dreadworm Trance in 10. Energy Drain in 10. Flaming Crush in 10.
Shall freeze.
West and east.
Not that.
Spasm going left.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Fine.
Energy Drain in 10.
I missed my reprisal there.
Get behind.
Do you guys want Troubadour there instead? That might be
Yes.
Been using it for lights ramp there.
I add a lights flank.
Yeah, don't worry about lights ramping as much.
Oh no, it's for the orbs and the Proteans and the towers. It absorbs like 4
Enkindle
hits
in
instead
10.
of just
Crimson
one.
Cyclone in 10.
Look away.
Oh, I dropped my dot.
Flaming Crush in
Get
10.
out.
Energy Drain in 10.
Oh my god, Jarbles.
God damn it, I keep focus targeter because I'm not used to this.
Get ready.
here we go. Come on, ball me.
Oh, thank God.
Crimson
I got a
Cyclone in
ball.
10. Flaming
I guess
Crush
I
in
was,
10.
Spiffles.
Yeah, bye.
Energy Drain in 10.
Once your chain dissipates, move a bit closer to you.
Chains collapsed. Go in.
Oh, no.
So,
SL rotated too quickly.
Did you? Oh yeah,
Oh,
because it
they
did it
got
before the towers went
Dreadworm
out.
Trance in
Got
10.
it.
Jarbles,
If you rotate too quickly, you gotta
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
server tip the
Flaming
tower
Crush
and
in
hope
10.
you get out in time.
That was
Otherwise,
good.
your orb's gonna take you.
yeah, no,
South side, that was good though.
Yeah, we were good,
So wait,
Jarbles.
repeat that for 1 sec, guys.
You gotta bait your orb west more. So like, pretend I'm standing on the west. Okay.
Sure.
Like,
Yep.
what I do is I would run through, go around the orb, come behind it, and then I'd follow it in right as the Proteans go off, and I'd attack the boss from right here. and then I'd sidestep as my orb gets closer to me, and then back up straight out.
Oh, that's an easy way to do that too. Yeah.
Wait, don't stab me, please. I've already been.
So like I basically stand here.
Yeah.
Like, okay, come here, stand
Yeah.
behind the orb, follow it in. Proteans go off, go beside the orb, walk forward more, attack the boss. As soon as your orb gets close to your face, it's probably about time to step into the tower, and then you back up.
Huh.
See, because you're baiting the orb, it swings around this way, and then it needs to catch up to you while you're going this way. You know what I mean?
The vector is weird.
Yeah.
Mm,
So
it'll
like,
follow a swinging path in this direction instead.
So you can just
Why did it,
keep.
like,
So
attack me?
it'll float towards you like this, Cell,
Yeah.
and then when you swing over, it'll start going like
Enkindle
this
didn't work.
instead, straight at you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why would you do that? I'm looking at Piffles trying to tell me how to do the orb. Go pull me off the lid.
Like,
Crimson
wait,
Cyclone
like
in
half a
10.
second, too.
didn't work anyway, sadly.
You're trying to rescue somebody.
Maybe. I want to see if Pipples was right, but I think he is right. They fixed it.
Yeah.
It's
The
depressing.
cliff works as a wall basically, like the death walls.
Yeah,
As soon
sad.
as you touch it, you're dead.
Hang on.
Hanging on.
If I use Bane, will it pull her?
Yes.
Yes.
If you use, even if you use Addle, I think Adla or not Adla, Addle,
If I Troubadour, will it pull her?
Corrupt.
No.
It did. Get fucked, Baz.
I right click that because it's worthless.
If I
Alright, I'm ready.
if I auto attack her, will it pull her? Whack them with the staff. So
Clover in
Sometimes
5.
Get fucked ass.
Fuck that.
get fucked up.
I accidentally clicked on it, Fred.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Flaming Energy Drain in 10.
rip.
Don't question it.
I won't. That's damage. Tons of damage. Booty time.
Well, that's official. I can never play on PlayStation again.
Yay. Welcome. PC
Now we
Master
just
Race.
need to get you on a mouse and keyboard and we'll be
Dreadworm Trans in 10.
Why?
Awesome keyboard. Woohoo!
I mean,
Energy
you could do
Drain
it.
and
You could be a
Cyclone
clicker
in
too.
10.
Yeah.
Hey, Last of Us.
No,
Ask
that's
Mr.
not.
Flaming Crush in
What are
10.
you talking about?
Talking about AX and his playstyle.
West and east.
But he's successful, so it doesn't matter.
But no, clickers are enemies. The Last of Us.
I
Crimson
see.
Cyclone in 10.
They click. They're zombies.
I don't like
Energy
zombies.
drain
Let's
in
not
10.
talk about this.
They're scary.
Woohoo! We did it, guys.
Oh, wham!
No one's dead.
Jarbles.
Cookie, please.
No.
You get a cookie after we clear.
No, he doesn't.
Cookies aren't healthy.
Flaming Crush in
Hell yeah,
10.
they can be.
Can't be always.
Enkindle in 10. Crimson Cyclone in
Eat 'em
10.
and look away.
I like pulling back at coffee.
Right after the word we
Energy
were
Drain
used.
in 10.
It seemed very inappropriate.
Oh, I just used the wrong
I
skill.
saw it. I saw
Oh, shut up, Red! No one saw that.
Get ready.
I have the
Crimson
ball.
Cyclone in 10.
So I'm
Flaming
supposed to
Crush
go
in
through the
10.
middle.
to the middle.
Heather is out. Go.
Side to the middle.
No bandage, go, yes.
Oh,
Oh,
You also orb people. If
Energy
you're not
drain in
popping
10.
sprint, you need to pop sprint if you're orb person as soon as you realize you're an orb person.
yeah. No, that was my bad.
Why
Got it.
sprint?
It helps.
So you can get
I
to the
let-
place you need faster.
Dreadworm trans
I
in
went
10.
back
Yeah.
to Smacker real
There's
quick.
no reason.
Rotating too.
Yeah, there's no reason to not use it.
Unless you got a
Okay.
big galaxy brain and you know where you need to go. Like, I'm not saying you guys.
No, I,
don't.
Yeah,
I sprint for it every time just because it gives me uptime too.
I can't be
I
sprinting
do.
like that. Fuck that.
I thought I had uptime, so I went and smacked her for it, but then I blew up.
Oh, that was you?
That was my fault.
Are
No.
we,
Adrian,
yes, we're
Adrian
gonna-
ran face first into the orb as well.
We're gonna
Oh.
break. Do we want to break for 10 minutes?
Thanks, Piffles.
Take a wide berth.
I need,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I need 10 minutes actually. I'm sorry.
Okay, perfect. 10-minute break. Come back at 40.
Yeah,
Alright.
Okay.
Come back in 40
No,
minutes.
wow.
All right, be right back.
No.
Fast.
I have your turn.
So you're basically
Yeah.
not even registering the orb.
No, I understand what ticks do, but I just know we're having trouble with remove because remove is a stupid thing.
Yeah.
Reboot.
You basically got to be in the orb while the server tick's going off.
Got it.
I think.
It ticks pretty fast, but as soon as you start doing a forward momentum in the same server tick, it'll count you as moving away from it already, which means it won't pick it up.
Super
Gotcha.
fast metronome.
The same thing happens when we're doing T and we're trying to pass our Nisis, because sometimes we'll bump into each other and like they won't pass, but other times we won't have touched each other and they will explode
Okay.
instead. because it counts us as still moving forward towards each other, so they pop. And sometimes we touch each other and then move off. And because we moved off so quick, it counted us as moving away from each other.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
Is Baz back?
No.
I like your stream name. L.
I'll be
What
2
was
seconds
it?
real quick.
Oh, L
L.
Live. I don't know why it says that. I guess it is.
L live. L live.
These people, honestly, selling their Moogle rugs for less than.
The market's shit.
But yeah, you can sell it to a retainer, or like a vendor, and it's like better.
Yeah.
You get this more money than what you're selling.
People are stupid.
But it's not low enough to just like buy it and resell it.
Yeah, it's make profit. Which, yeah. Woohoo. It's like, what are those crystals called to repair stuff with?
Dark matter?
Dark matter, it's the same thing. People sell them for like, but I don't know.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Well, since Minnie's here, I'll be right back.
Haha. Trading one token for another one, I see.
You know. God damn it.
What? Me?
Oh, nothing. It's a black guy thing.
I was waiting for so one of us was gonna say it.
I'm reporting you.
What's he doing?
Going around stabbing people.
And pickpocketing. Don't forget the pickpocket.
How is that not against terms of service?
Yeah, gosh.
That's
Yeah,
worse
man.
than ACT. You're harassing people.
That's worse than ERP brothels in a rated T game.
I'll be right back.
I am so glad we got separated from Balmong.
Hey, I started out on
Seamless.
Balmong.
But were you like a true Balmongian to heart?
No, I was a loner.
I see, then you're okay, but
I didn't even join an FC till the end of Heaven's Ward.
even better, but like a true Balmongian man, oh god, you're a whole nother breed.
How bad is it?
I don't know.
It's something. It's something. I've
I
seen
didn't-
it.
I
I've experienced
I
it.
created a character just to see how bad it was for myself, and my god. I think we should
Describe
have
in
dropped
3
another bomb on Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and then Tokyo.
What?
Not
awful.
What does that have anything to do with?
So Final Fantasy would have
too
never
far.
came out.
Well, that's still too far.
Fair enough.
I just am watching a chat in
Yeah,
Limbo
bomb
who
somewhere
was
that's closer.
who's asking about 15 stacks of onions, but tax is too high, so he doesn't want to pay for 15 onions. What?
What about onions?
Huh? In game?
Someone's asking for 15 stacks of onions, but doesn't want to buy on the market.
Ooh, I can finally buy
because
this
So-
coat.
Taxes are
They're-
too high.
So they just
What?
don't want to. What? Why? What? Just go gather them. They're not that hard to get. They're like just regular onions, right?
I think so.
You're an onion.
Level 12. What the heck? If it's a Cyclops.
Ogres are like onions.
Yeah, if they're like the hidden
Game on.
ones. Maybe they're the hidden ones, because the Cyclops onions are pretty hard to get.
I'm gonna use that quote in my D&D game, actually.
What?
The ogres one. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Ogres are like onions.
They have layers.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I love that
Are
movie.
you gonna be like? Are you gonna be like, oh, you casted a fire spell? Nice. That's one layer down. You got 99 more to go.
I'm gonna reference it somehow, yeah. Otherwise, I had completely forgotten about that movie.
That's a nice boulder.
You could also use the quote of can you stop doing something for 5 minutes?
For 5.
I've seen that meme everywhere.
It is. It's a great meme. I have to give it that one.
Technically, they are kind of in his swamp, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
just Joe. Oh, even better.
or they will be. It's kind of like his man cave.
What?
So
Are you
What
doing?
are you doing
in my swamp?
yeah.
Oh, great. That was just gonna quote Shrek for the rest of the
Oh
night.
my gosh.
We're like 2 weeks away from that scene too, but
Oh my
I
gosh.
have things to look forward to. Thank
I
you
love
guys.
The Witcher quote, or where it's like, "What are you doing in my swamp?" And the Witcher or Geralt's like hunting monsters, and Shrek does like the derpy, like, "Oh shit."
So Acel's not back yet, guys.
Kick her! Kick! Kick! I literally asked it too. I'm like, "What happens if you're not back in time?"
I'm the raid leader. I don't have to be back in time. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, excuse me.
I make the rules.
Anarchy. Rebellion.
Baz, don't forget she does Loot Master. Hashtag dictatorship.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Use attack.
Did everyone
Yeah, we're
hear
all out.
the explanation on how floating objects work in this game?
Yes.
You
You
You can't just say yes to everyone. You were here, correct? But not everyone was here.
I'm listening for the no's.
No?
Minnie, you know how they work. You did Uru.
Oh.
I was basically explaining like that you gotta be way ahead of them because they're either much closer to you than you think they are, or much
Oh.
farther to you than you think they are.
He's good.
Oh.
That's probably why Adrian didn't think she was like running face first into it when on my screen she was because it was like 2 server ticks ahead of her and she didn't give it enough berth.
I love server tech.
Super birth.
Yeah.
Make sure to repair before going back in, guys.
I always
That's-
repair as soon as I get out.
That's the biggest thing to remember about anything that's floating in this game is it's either a lot closer to you than you think it is, or it's a lot farther to you than you think it is. And
It's like-
stationary objects, you have to go through them for it to count.
Game
Otherwise,
on.
the server tick is going to count you as moving away from the object.
Yeah, I figured that one out.
Yeah.
Because of remove.
Same with like
Mhm.
depth perception, how high it is, but that should,
What?
I mean, how high can it theoretically hover? I don't.
I'm seeing a lot of players with the Shiva weapon and not and none of the other gear from the previous 3 Savages.
They might be for their ult or something.
Yeah, you
Uh,
remember people get like weapons for the all. Well,
Or
during
they
that
buy
time.
clears.
Hello, that's
Oh,
what it's
yes, they
called
buy
buying clears.
Yeah, they do that too.
Wait, buying clears?
You can buy
Yeah.
clears
It's like
on
I
like
think Ace got his
Ultimate
Uber.
and. Yeah, exactly.
Ugo.
Okay.
You cop
Alrighty.
Let's go.
You really didn't know you could buy clears, Jarvis?
I did not.
You can buy
Wow.
them with real money or in-game money.
It's literally like always on the party finder. There's people like advertising.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize you could sell those. I thought those were account.
I mean,
You're not
they
supposed
are
to.
account bound. They either pilot you or they carry you through it
Oh, power. Okay.
as a
Yeah.
dead body, basically.
Pretty sure
There's
it's
always going to be raid
cheaper.
selling in any raid game, yeah.
Yep.
Who's not ready? Jarbles, stop you
I-
looking that up.
I said I was ready. I'm ready.
Well, you didn't click it.
You,
So
didn't, you pulled a me,
You're-
Jarbles. 3.
you were looking at that UCOP sales site, weren't you?
I was very tempted. I was
Hey man, I'll sell
It's
you a
not
clear.
worth it
Hell
if
yeah.
you don't earn it yourself.
I want that golden
But
weapon,
it's
please.
pretty.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna call you out, Jarvis, on everything if you do.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm
Crimson
if I'm
Cyclone
liking
in
it,
10.
My buttons are not going off.
Flaming energy
Crushing
drain
it.
in 10.
That sure does suck.
Call a virus.
Now. There. Man. Red side.
Fighting?
Oh fuck.
Gotcha.
Hey, I mean, at least it's not 4 people.
Dreadworm trans in 10.
5 out of 8. Jesus.
Energy drain in 10. Crimson cyclone in 10.
Just north and south.
Baz, what are you doing?
Crimson cyclone in 10. Flaming crush in 10. Energy drain in 10.
Fast things, don't worry about.
This is fast.
I thought it was Baz that called that out. Am I just wrong?
Nah, I usually do. I was just too busy cocking my lungs outside muted.
You're right.
Enkindle in 10. Cyclone in 10.
Corona.
Flaming crush in 10.
Oh, okay.
Energy drain in 10.
Usually that's too close.
Yeah,
My
I'm
God.
fine. I had shields.
Here we go.
Oh.
Crimson cyclone in 10.
Yep, watch for the tether. Tether's out.
Flaming crush in 10. Energy drain in 10.
Walk in
Wait.
a bit, get ready to rotate. Adrian, come to me.
I'm coming.
And in the tower. And back up. Walk into your orbs. Two,
Oh, shoot.
3's in the tower.
Oh, I have to go.
Why does
Someone
my...
died.
That was my fault. I think I went into the middle tower too soon.
There was
was
no middle tower yet.
There was a middle tower.
Ether
on
pack
this.
Dreadworm
I,
trans
well,
in
the
10.
middle tower was
Oh.
out, but it wasn't doing anything yet.
I popped
Flaming
my
crush in
ball
10.
and then it did this all of a sudden set off a chain reaction, even though the ball was small. What did I do wrong there?
You overbled your stacks, basically, which means you got hit by a protein on your way to your spot.
Oh, okay.
No, I see
If I-
something weird. Alright, Baz, are you watching out your stream? Because
Oh,
if
did
you
you see what
rewind,
happened?
yeah, there's like, you know how we're supposed to move in with our angles?
Uh-huh.
For some reason, like, it's like an entire half side of the field is just covered with our cones
Let's see.
instead of it being split.
Yeah, it's like 3
Oh.
on one side.
Okay, one sec.
Oh yeah. No, it's because a cell
Someone-
came in too early and she got tired.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
That was my thing.
Oh.
oh.
Where else I said that?
Nah, yeah.
Well,
Okay,
it looks
So
weird.
one thing as well, you definitely have to back up to
Enkindle
beat your
in
orb.
10.
So the people from the towers need to be using these pie slices as well. So basically, the person who rotates to the south tower, this is your triangle to pop your orb. The person who is already in the tower, this is your spot to pop your orb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the south person would take the south-southwest pie slice, and the rotating person would take the south-southeast pie slice.
We did ours right, right?
Yes, you ran actually down your pie slice perfectly.
Okay.
So,
Game on.
but yeah, orb people, make sure you're using the other pie slices, and that's why it's so imperative that the other people are using these pie slices to give these people enough space to use these pie slices to be.
Anybody craving pie yet?
I'm craving a
apple
clear.
pie.
Hey Piffles, just pilot my account, please.
Okay.
I'll give you cookies.
Pilot my account. I have a paladin at least.
Oh Jesus.
Hey, I'm multi-talented now.
Can you play Summoner?
I can.
Ooh. Okay,
I can
then.
play Summoner, Black Mage, Warrior, Paladin.
Crimson
you play
cyclone
them
energy
decently,
drain in
though?
10. Flaming crush in
Breaker.
10.
I can green to purple on almost everything that I play.
Damn.
It just depends on the pull.
also take the T-clip.
You got 200?
Dreadworm trans in 10.
Shit, fam, you know, man.
Energy
Kinda
drain in
looking
10.
at it, Right, I can get back to
Flaming
you
crush
on
in
that.
10.
Alright, man, as long as you're good for it, I trust you.
Changes my name.
Leaves the SC, never hears from him again.
North and south.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Energy drain in 10.
Okay.
The light shall usher
Enkindle in 10.
Look away.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Energy drain in 10. Flaming crush in 10.
consume
Here
you.
we go.
Please let me get changed.
Ball me. Ball me.
Yay!
Damn
Crimson
it.
Cyclone in 10. Flaming crush in 10.
Oh shit.
Energy drain in 10.
Oh, I
think
fucked
you
up.
made it. I think you made it. Just remember to
Adrian.
rotate, go.
In.
Sorry, I fucked up and then, yeah, I lost contact.
Didn't get in, Bennett.
Yeah, that was me.
Ether Pack Dreadworm trans in 10.
Pie slice. Okay, I understand the pie slice tower thing.
Flaming
Yeah.
crush in 10. Crimson Cyclone in
Rip my
10.
lungs. I don't even smoke. Goddamn.
It's like
Oh, don't start.
4 use.
Definitely not.
Game on.
It's like 4 use, but harder. Painful. I hate that fight.
I just see Baz like sitting in his lawn chair yelling at kids, get off to his.
Get off my yawn!
Fuck off my lawn!
Yeah, exactly.
God damn it. Yeah.
Baz also became a gremlin in his old age.
Apparently.
Don't put too much water on him.
Assuming I'm not a gremlin right now.
Don't get him wet.
Oh boy. I got a lot of things.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
He wonk.
Energy drain Flaming in 10. Crush in 10.
And the
It's not a
chocolate
thing.
factory?
Stop trying to make that a thing.
Good thing.
I'm not a thing.
The person plays one thing. Green side one.
Dreadworm trans in 10. Energy drain in 10. Flaming crush in 10.
Shall break.
North south.
Not bad.
I'm baiting, so I'm going north.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Energy drain in 10.
Consistency! Woo!
Enkindle in 10. Crimson Cyclone in 10. Energy drain in 10.
Out.
Flaming crush in 10.
Spots. Focus on your mechanic, not your rotation.
Orbs. Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Tethers out. Everything's good. Keep it up.
Energy Drain in 10.
I popped
Chain
something.
You moved.
Got
Whoever
me.
was on 2 went southwards and popped the chain with the healer down there.
That was sorry. That was me.
Got us in chains.
Flaming
Everyone
Dreadworm
should
Trans in 10.
I need to stop moving.
Game on.
Yeah. Just don't move. I'll call collapse for chains so that you know when to move.
Perfect.
Down.
It seems like it's slowing down for people though, like the mechanic. It's good. A lot of the difficulty in mechanics is when they seem like they're moving really fast, but
I think biggest improvement is not pulling road.
Crimson
Really?
Cyclone in
That was
10.
fixed last week.
Energy Drain in 10.
No more men getting pissed off.
Yes, do not piss off the
But that's
wait, what?
Dreadworm
I don't know
Trans
why that
in
hit
10.
me.
Energy Drain in 10. Flaming Crush
You know
in
what?
10.
It might be because Bree holds her farther forward. It's
Oh.
probably why that works differently.
Okay.
I'm moving.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Energy Drain in 10.
fun times.
Flaming Crush in 10.
Yeah, I think he favors pulling her just a little bit north. Because it's
Okay.
easier to pull her to the mirrors for the north one for the millionth time.
Gotcha.
Enkindle in 10.
I can try that next pull.
Energy Drain in 10. Flaming Crush in Cyclone in 10.
Probably not a lot, because it's worked like half the time for me. But actually, it's worked almost every time so far. I've noticed a couple times that it was a little closer.
Consume you.
Orbs.
Oh,
Get
fuck this
ready.
game.
Get ready. Tethers
Crimson
out.
Cyclone in 10.
Oh, cool, I don't have to run.
Energy Drain in 10.
Orbs walk in a little bit, wait to rotate, and rotate.
Oh, I see how
And
you
back
do
up.
that. What was that now?
There's a ball on the other side. I think. Ball popping.
Is that me?
Said ready,
Yeah.
guys.
Impact in 10.
I'm gonna watch.
So Adrian and I, what was it, Bannock and I walked into the tower. just
Dreadworm
fine,
Trans
and
in
the tower
10.
popped. A ball popped.
Oh, okay.
I
For
wasn't
some
sure
reason,
what set it off though.
I'm gonna watch real quick.
Okay, because I lit up for a second. I was like, did I rotate too fast?
Baz was standing still for me, so
It's definitely the south side.
I lit up.
yeah. Adrian didn't bait hers eastwards enough. So Adrian, make sure when you run behind the orb. So you're getting behind the orb fine now. That's great. Make sure you follow it to come in a bit, and then step beside it and onto the boss's hitbox. Do you know what I mean? So get behind the orb. As soon as the Proteans come off, you want to sidestep out of the orb's trajectory again, and then walk straight forward. Let the orb across you
Enkindle
float
in 10.
about to, like, the star is usually about there. and then I step sideways into the tower. What's happening is your orb, instead of floating down a path like this, it is floating down a path that's more like this. And it's like coming straight at you. You know what I mean? What you need to do is you need to make it whip more by coming at you closer to here, and then you run away from it. So like when it gets to here, you run away from it, and then it has to chase you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Delay your rotation. And that goes to everyone who's east and west.
I'll let you fix the markers.
Again, it's like half a second, maybe a full second.
I found it the easiest to time it is if you're standing closer to the hitbox, though, so that you're not way out here trying to run a huge distance to get into the tower. The closer you are to the hitbox, the less steps you have to take. This is 5 steps to dodge your orb.
Watching you do it straight in front of me while I was standing in the tower was super helpful.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's what he means. Got it. It's like what Baz says, you gotta stare it dead in the eye and say, fuck you, and then last minute, like, jump into the tower and then kind
Exactly. Exactly.
Yep. Countdown's out.
Have balls to take the ball.
You got it. Just know that if you fuck up, we all die again.
Yeah, if someone fucks up, we all die.
Everybody does.
I don't know if you've noticed that tonight, or anyone's noticed that tonight, but that seems to be it.
Early fall.
Luckily, the one later on in the fight is a lot less, like, finicky. This is definitely a really finicky door mechanic. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna pull it north a little bit. Tiny bit.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Flaming Crush in 10. Energy Drain in 10.
Isolet's definitely not as hard. I wouldn't call it easy, but it's not as hard.
4 green.
Oh.
Oh my. What the hell happened there?
Baz
People
happened.
took damage.
Alright. I'm the damage, holy shit.
You even distracted me.
Dreadworm Trance in 10. Energy Drain in Crush in 10.
I was
Crimson
following Mr.
Cyclone in 10.
That's
I'm a
your
great
first
example.
mistake.
Baiting, I'm going north. Baz is with me, I'm going right.
Nice.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Energy Drain in 10. Flaming Crush in 10.
Oh my god. Come on.
Yeah, make a habit of standing directly behind her there.
No uptime and direction is what.
I know she was a little off kilter, but yeah.
Enkindle in 10. Crimson Cyclone in 10. Energy Drain in 10. Crush in 10.
In? You mean skithy kick? Skithy kick. Yeah, that's the actual pronunciation.
Let's go.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Watch for your tether, get ready. They're out.
Flaming Crush
go.
in 10. Energy Drain in 10.
Close in your gap. Get ready to rotate.
Oh, my ball popped on rat.
To also step down way too fast.
Okay.
I think you were doing it right, Adrian. By the way.
Ether
Yes,
Pact in
she
10.
was. She was on the right path to success.
Dreadworm Trance in
Bannock,
10.
he said that he was gonna call out when
Yeah, when
towers
the clock.
needed some
Yeah.
move. Yep. Mhm.
It's also the
Okay.
same time that the towers resolve.
Mhm.
So don't move until the towers resolve. You even have
The
small
second
portion
towers
of
or
time.
first
Yeah.
towers?
The second towers.
Mhm.
when the orbs are done rotating and when those towers resolve, when they move out to pop their orbs, that's when I would step in.
Got it.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Oops. Oh, we're taking it. Just do it. I'm sorry. I was supposed to be ready check.
Cool.
Yes, pulling.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Energy Drain Flaming in 10. Crush in 10.
Red side.
That big toe.
Dreadworm Trance in 10.
Champ.
Energy Drain in 10. Flaming Crush in 10.
Shall freeze.
I'm baiting. I'm gonna go north.
What?
Energy Drain in 10. Cyclone in 10.
Oh shit, I'm fucked. I fucked up. Go, move in front. I'm sorry. Okay,
How
good
the
job.
fuck did I survive that?
It's the cone.
Oh, I
Not
thought
the-
it was the other one. Either I don't pay attention. Which one it is?
I can't follow you.
Enkindle in 10.
My bad.
Sure you can.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Energy Drain in 10.
Axe, get out.
Okay,
Flaming Crush in 10.
go.
Consume you.
Okay. Get ready. Check for lanes. Watch for your orb tether.
Crimson
Go.
Cyclone in 10.
Follow the orb in. Get ready
Energy
to rotate.
Drain in 10.
Rotate. Back it up.
There you go.
Pop your orb.
We have 3 debuffs.
Breathe in.
Can't go in.
Whoa.
Ah! What happened?
Someone didn't pop their ball.
Ether Pact in 10.
That might have been me.
Dreadworm
that
Flaming
was
Crush in
nice
10.
too. Into the
Crimson Cyclone in
surprise.
10.
It was probably me. Like I ran into it. I don't know if it was actually in time though.
It's pretty instant.
So
I
do you have to
think.
pop it for the chain people? Do you have to not chain? Sorry. Do you have for the ball people? You have to pop it by the 3rd marker to get up to 4 stacks. If any
It's
higher, you
RNG.
blow up the entire. Oh, it's RNG.
No,
It's
Manny,
RNG.
You got your ball.
I'm
then I don't
watching
know.
right now too.
Did Adrian and I clip each other in the Protean wave, perhaps?
Nope. Bannock rotated and he didn't back up out of the tower fast enough. I think he
Oh,
clipped
okay.
Adrian with his explosion.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened with it. Okay.
Yeah, he gave
Gotcha.
Adrian an extra stack because you didn't back up fast enough.
Okay.
Right.
Alright. Welp,
Game on.
there's so many things that can go wrong.
Yeah, it's the rotating person. Like your timing was pretty good, Bannock, but you just got to remember that last GCD isn't worth it. Basically.
I wasn't even hitting anything. I guess I just had the timing
Okay.
off on it.
Chill at the very back tip of the tower.
Yeah. I think that was my issue. I was just too far up towards the
Yeah.
front.
Yeah.
Well, you got the rotation.
Especially as the rotating person, you got to be
Yeah.
at the back of the tower.
Enkindle in 10.
Gotcha.
It's definitely the hardest one to get is the rotating orb,
Mhm.
but it seems like you guys are getting it down really well. So
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Flaming Crush in Energy
10.
Drain in 10.
Green side. Oh no, the green is gonna kill. That's choose life. Oh my god, your butt almost got clipped.
Dreadworm
I
Trance
trust
in
in
10.
Trust in the butt.
No.
Energy Drain in 10.
This is just my Black Mage
Crimson
practice.
Cyclone in 10. Flaming Crush in 10.
It's a very good practice.
North and south.
Invading, I'm going north. That's invading with me, I'm gonna dodge right.
Yeah, I'll go right.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Flaming Crush in 10. Energy
Oh, no.
Drain in 10.
Oh my gosh.
We're good.
Ain't my range friends.
Enkindle Crimson Cyclone in 10.
How,
Flaming
hello,
Crush
fellow
in 10.
ranged. I too am arranged.
Energy Drain in 10.
Axe, get out.
Big ranged. Sometime.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Okay, get ready for orb. Tethers are out, go.
Flaming Crush in 10.
Is that a
What?
change?
Wait, what?
Sounded well.
Energy
find
Drain
out.
in 10.
Adrian ran into her, the one that was on south, when she was rotating.
Rodian.
Ether Pact in 10.
She walked into an orb.
Dreadworm Trance in 10.
Game on.
Well, we can
This
only
is-
just get there.
Yeah.
Keep hammering at it.
1,000 ways to die.
Pretty much.
Achievement edition.
Only one way to live.
45 minutes. We can get to. Hopefully we got this. Or at least past. We're really close.
But yeah, let's die to something new.
I would love to.
Look back at this and be like, how did you die to this stuff?
Even my group still dies to it sometimes.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Yeah, I know.
Flaming
Got that
Energy Drain in
that
10.
Ace Kun kid in it. Yeah.
I don't know. It helps for me because if you turn off the special effects of other people.
Driving.
Yeah, special.
You mean Baz B?
Wow, just like that, I walked out.
Wow, just like that.
Just like that, I
Oh
fucking
shit.
hit fat
Dreadworm
finger.
Trance in 10.
I don't have rest.
Okay.
Energy Drain
All
in 10.
DPS, make sure you go with tanks and pop sprint, okay?
Okay.
One of us is gonna get a random puddle.
Flaming
Okay.
Crush in 10.
North and south, by the way.
So I use Hollow,
Okay.
so
Do you want me to?
I can take the hit. You're just gonna have to evoke it.
Nice.
Oh, I got the bait. My bad.
Right. You still got the bait? What the
I
fuck?
guess I was out in time.
I didn't get out of the last one fast enough.
I have to resin 3.
Thanks. Thank you again.
Oh, that hurts.
Energy Drain in 10. Flaming Crush in 10. Crimson Cyclone in 10. Enkindle in 10.
You can invoke it back if that's what you're used to, the one will be gone before she autos me.
That's right.
Get out.
It's alright. You got
Out.
it back.
Out, out, out.
Get out!
Oh well.
How did that hit you? Even on my screen, you were out.
Dreadworm trans in
I'm
10.
just bad.
Same.
Consume you.
I'm not that bad, but I'm bad.
Alright, let's focus.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Watch
Energy
for the
Drain
orb.
in 10.
Guys.
Walk your orb in a little bit. Get ready to rotate. Rotate.
Flaming
Back it up.
Crush in 10.
Go.
Take yours first.
Pop orbs. Three's in. Three's in. Three's in.
4.
For whatever reason, I had 4 stacks.
Ether
going in.
Pact
Let me
in
check
10.
What the fuck happened?
Yep. I think I got clipped.
Yeah,
by,
I was gonna say.
I got clipped. by
Energy
Tower
Drain in 10.
with the protein.
Oh.
So I would have had 3, but I got clipped by the protean wave.
My bad. I'm just checking real quick. What the fuck?
Deleted me.
Yeah. The tower touched you, Bez, when you ran through.
Which tower?
You touched Minnie's tower.
Oh, his protean wave. I see.
No, his tower.
Wait.
His tower resolved while you were walking through.
Oh, his tower. Ah, fuck. Rip. That's my bad.
Game
Well,
on.
that's kind of something new,
Alright.
but
Yeah.
not.
So make sure you're popping sprint, because that can happen if you get the full cross. Like if me and Baz have to go to A, that's why you need to have sprint up. Because we're the south people. Or if the healers need to go to D, they gotta have sprint up. So it's just a good rule of thumb to always have sprint up, because you never know where your tether's gonna put you. Okay.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Flaming Energy Drain in
When
10.
and where?
DM me later.
Okay.
Go for it.
Forward. Brings.
Believe in you, Baz.
Probably.
Have trust that you won't. God, you
Dreadworm trans in 10.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Crimson Cyclone Drain in 10. Flaming Crush in 10.
West and east.
Energy Drain in 10. Flaming Crush in 10. Enkindle in 10.
Step away.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Energy Drain in 10.
Consume you.
Tether arrow,
Flaming
go.
Crush in 10. Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Follow your orb in, get ready to rotate. Ready, that's too quick, make sure you're really careful.
Energy Drain in 10.
I'm gonna take mine first.
Tethers are gone, bait them out, move in.
Those with
Okay.
3 debuffs go
Breeze in.
Threes. Only
Breeze in.
threes.
can't go in. Can't go in.
Ether
Good,
Pact in
keep
10.
going.
Dreadworm trans in 10.
Going. Make sure your tank stays alive.
See, I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
one
yeah.
was the first one? Was a side kick?
Yeah,
so
so
was gonna
it's
be
gonna be
axe, so
act.
get out.
Flaming
Move
Crush in
out.
10.
Move out.
Adrian, stay with me.
Make sure you know who your partner
Back
is.
in.
Go in, deep in the hitbox,
Where's
deep,
spread?
deep,
Spread.
deep in, spread out.
Energy drain in 10.
And that's the face.
Crimson Cyclone
We
in
did
10.
it! Yeah!
Wee.
Head
Wait,
phase.
we should die now, right?
Nope.
We don't want to die.
Frogging. No, I mean,
Flaming Crush in
the healers
10.
are still up,
Well,
so
Nah, we
okay, let
won't
me
go
get
there.
my butt.
I
So-
believe the healers.
Baz, you should switch with the other floater
Wait, what happened?
You?
Is this
for
cutscene?
parties. No,
What's this?
Oh.
the melee floater.
Oh,
I'm making you float for some reason because I'm retarded.
Yeah, because
Oh,
cast.
ow. Do I? Oh, do I
So
just
you want
heal
me
this
at
whole
what,
thing?
2?
You're gonna be in the east side group.
Oh, you mean for the split.
Yeah, for this split, you need to. Usually, you just collapse the 1 and 4 is the like group kind of
pretty
thing.
much.
I mean, we're gonna die because that one just didn't get stunned.
Oh, we're so.
I mean, we were gonna die anyways.
Yeah.
But
Okay, do we want to get positions?
We're gonna use the Ifrit/Garuda routes. That'll work.
Oh, okay.
But
so,
No, your bard has to go west.
so I'm with Bazzy.
Nani.
your
Baz
bard
has
has
to
to.
go right. Yeah, Bard has to go west, and Baz is gonna have to go east.
For what?
That's fine.
You
That's
require 2 silences per
Oh, you're
side.
talking about for that? No, we're talking about the
Like,
For
if
next-
we need
second
for the
mirror.
next
if we
part
need
up.
to stack it. Yeah,
Oh.
if we stack it.
Yeah, so
Okay,
if
the stack partner.
yeah,
Okay.
if the mirrors are cardinal, numbers just rotate clockwise, so 3 would just go to C, 4 would go to D, and so on. If it's intercardinal, just run straight to the mirror back here.
Yeah. So 1 would be A, 2 would be B, 3 would be C, 4 would be D, right? Just go to the matching color kind of thing.
So much like how her first mechanic swaps, it's going to be the same for Axe or Scythe Kick. If she uses Scythe Kick first, it's going to be Axe and vice versa. If it's Scythe, you would
Yep.
just go in, sight her, run out to your mirror, go near your mirror, and just handle the next mechanic accordingly. How you can tell if it's a fake or a real, you just get ACT and it tells you. Or
Those balls
there's the
above
balls form around her head, or the little circles in your stack marker. If you see like another ring, it's kind of easy or hard to tell. Maybe I don't know. Depends on your eyesight. But yeah, you'll see
The
like
biggest-
another ring in it.
The biggest thing is her halo. Just look at her halo. If there's 1 orb, it's true.
It's wait, 1 orb. It's true.
Yes,
If it's multiple,
It's
whether
fake.
it be
It's
It's fake,
false.
and you have to
it's
see, you
usually
have to
4.
spread.
So if it's 4 orbs, it's fake. You have to spread if it's real, or
Are
depending
there
on
any
the
2, 3?
mechanic.
The biggest way to remember something I find easy is just remember 1 and do the 1 correctly. So
Do the
if
opposite.
you always remember that 1 orb is true, you don't need to know what the other one is because it's the opposite of true.
But yes,
Oh,
do we
does
want to
that-
make the DPS rotate or the healers and tanks? It doesn't matter to
DPS.
me.
Make the DPS.
Alright, so fuck my
Yeah.
cast time. No, I'm kidding. Alright, so yeah,
Yeah.
DPS would just rotate clockwise. So alright, see here.
So-
I'll just move, and Adrian would stay. Or I mean,
Who's
right.
on 4 with me?
Here,
Adrian.
let's actually set this up so we know what's going on.
Yeah, I
So,
agree.
Stuck with me, Ace. Be prepared to die.
so Estelle and I will be up here, and then the DPS will rotate
Ace.
Then I'll
clockwise,
rotate
Here,
here.
yeah.
and then the DPS will rotate clockwise if that's the case.
So if
Ace is
it's
soul.
It's spread.
spread, are the tanks diving or are the DPS diving?
Diving?
What does that mean?
gap close.
What is that?
If you have to go out and stand at the mirror for Scythe, and then it's spread, you're gonna have to gap close to the boss to continue DPS. Because you're stacking your melee with your tanks, only one of you can dive in or you're gonna stack your things.
Oh, that's fair.
Mm.
DPS want to do it?
As well.
I would think that the DPS would have to do it.
Yeah, I can do that.
Sure.
So, Scythe Kick.
You can get in
the
fast
DPS.
enough to gap close and then spread real quick, but you gotta be real snappy about it, and basically that just means your DPS are gonna gap close and your tanks are gonna adjust off of them. This is probably your best bet.
Okay, so
Um,
DPS.
If it's
So
stacked,
Scythe
you both
Kick.
can do it.
Yeah, if it's
Yeah.
stacked, then you both just gap close immediately.
And
Okay.
the old mirrors can spawn both Cardinal and to Cardinal,
Yeah, it's
right?
either or.
Yep.
It's always the opposite of what she did first. Scythe or
Okay.
axe.
Axe is the scariest because although it's easy and you can pre-position for the first hit, the second one makes you all stack directly deep in her hitbox, and it's hard to tell how wide those mirrors are gonna hit.
It's more, and it makes it more of like a rectangle safe spot shape than
Yeah.
a circle, so be sure not to get clipped.
Ranged people, just make sure that you run out extra far.
All right.
Okay.
So
Fix
So
your one
I'm,
marker.
What, east for the...
Yeah, fix the markers.
Oh yeah.
oops, I
Yeah.
hit it.
I've got-
Oh,
No, by
yeah. So
We can use this easy.
this side of the line is group 2. This side of the line is group 1.
That back.
Yep.
Okay.
But I'm going east though.
I'm also going east. Then.
Just gotta make sure.
Wait, I'm
Okay.
confused.
This is
Uh,
for our group.
This is for the...
This is
Adrian,
when we
you're west
split
group.
for the team. Like, you know,
Um,
this
You're
circle.
west group.
Oh, so okay, sorry.
but I don't want to be with Jarbles.
Yeah, that works. Okay, there's
Wow.
our sides.
Yeah.
Okay.
West is...
You're basically just, yeah.
healer tank range melee, or was it tank range? I can't recall.
It doesn't actually matter. For consistency, I just made both of my groups do healer range tank melee.
Puds,
Or healer. No, I did healer tank ranged melee.
healer
sorry.
tank range melee. Okay,
All right.
Get Bazzy.
I'm good.
Countdown.
Let's
Out.
do the same thing we just did.
Yeah.
I did go.
Let's not be inconsistently consistent.
I don't know. The emote's not working. Why? Whatever.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Energy Drain
Flaming
in 10. Crush in 10. Dreadworm Trance in 10. Energy Drain in 10. Flaming Crush in 10.
West and east.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Energy Drain in 10.
I'm slowed and scared for my life.
Sending through the middle is the best
Crimson
option.
Cyclone in 10. Enkindle in 10.
Look away. Again.
Energy Drain in 10. Crush in 10.
Get ready. You guys have done this a million times now, right?
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Yeah.
Flaming Crush
Do
in
it
10.
again. Tethers are up. Go. Follow the orb in. Close to
Energy
the
Drain in
hitbox.
10.
Rotate. Ready to back up.
I'm a fucking moron. God damn it.
I just saw the ball.
I thought I was rotating, but I
Dreadworm
most
Trance in
definitely was
10.
not rotating.
Ether Pact in 10.
It's all good. It's all good.
Crimson Cyclone in
Hold
10.
on, let me make a fucking sticky note so I don't fuck it up again.
Flaming Crush in 10.
Your computer.
Just like, yeah, have like a drawing of it. Like stick figures being like, no, stay.
Alright, you're good.
Only Gerbils,
Oh,
I did the
hopefully.
same thing. Or not Gerbils, Banning. Wow.
Game
Mixing
on.
Gerbils and Banning up now.
Okay.
Okay. Countdown's going out.
Silver glory.
Means the gold is still up for grab.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Flaming Crush in Drain in 10. Dreadworm Trance in 10. Energy Drain in 10. Flaming Crush in 10.
South Breeze.
North and west.
What do you mean north and west?
I mean north and south.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Energy
South.
Drain in
Ooh,
10.
retarded.
Did we actually kill people because of that?
No, I just moved back too far.
I fucked up. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
He killed
Everyone.
me.
I was like looking around like, wait.
I
Right.
Because I wasn't looking.
I'm a bit directionally challenged, but we all know what I mean.
Flaming Crush
Oh,
in
no,
10.
that
Bro,
was a big
what
confusing.
How many times do you think I've
10.
killed people
Crimson
with those?
Cyclone in 10.
On
Hey Baz,
purpose?
we have a W in your chat box. It's kind of bothering
Oh
me.
yeah, I don't know why that's there.
Game on.
Figured.
Well, if you're watching this stream, you see that there's a chat.
Oh wow, you didn't cover your chat? See all the hot DMs you're getting, Baz?
Which is none.
Yeah, because you get
Right.
hot DMs in raid all the time, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
All
that's
the-
feasible.
yeah, totally.
Start typing racial slurs in party chat.
I
Ban.
usually do, but
Wow.
we're gonna talk
Well,
about
let's keep that on the down low here.
I know you do, Baz.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Energy Drain Crush in 10. Dreadworm Trance in 10. Energy Drain in 10. Flaming Crush in 10.
north and south.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Stop it.
Turbos.
I'm dead.
He might have been a brother.
Energy Drain in 10.
Bitting Frost.
Flaming Crush in 10.
I will gain that top DPS spot soon.
Enkindle in 10.
Go away.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Energy Drain in 10.
At least skitty kick at the end.
Flaming Crush in 10.
Consume you.
Here we go.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Okay. Watch for your orb. Tethers out, go. Follow the orb in. Rotate.
Energy Drain in 10.
Collapse.
Yep.
Mini, you gotta be in. They're baited. You gotta be in.
Dreadworm Trance in 10.
Okay.
Ether Pack
Yeah,
Flaming
I
Crush
did not
in 10.
realize that. I mean,
Crimson
I realized
Cyclone
we're
in
baiting.
10.
I didn't realize I could move farther away than.
Yeah.
The
You
orb
want to
people.
be almost inner hitbox.
Okay.
Or you actually can be inner hitbox, to be honest.
All right.
So, yeah. Like, I'm gonna steal your 2 and 3. Like, you guys can be like even like that, and neither of you would die. So
Okay.
yeah.
Game on.
Did it, Jarvis? I think.
Countdown's up.
Oh, somebody's cheering us on in the chat.
Is it?
Pika?
And we call them a loser?
No.
Some poor losers cheering us on in chat.
Gordon Jackson and
When you
Bear
die,
Bear?
do something new.
As long as it's Pika. If it wasn't Pika, then I take that back. Random person.
Crimson
Unless
Cyclone
it's
in
some
10.
other random person that I do happen to know. then you're still
Energy
losing.
Drain Flaming Crush in 10.
Booty. They're gonna start hurting.
We're fine.
Dreadworm Trance in 10.
The DPS is our
Energy
hell.
Drain in 10. Crimson Cyclone in 10.
That's like my DPS bar keeping healthy.
Wow, are you a healer?
Wow.
South.
For a living or
North and south. I'm baiting, I'm going north.
I'm gonna go towards the right.
Okay, I'm going left.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Am I right?
Energy Drain in
You're
10.
fine.
You're good.
You're correct. You're correct.
Go, Manny.
Yeah.
It's your birthday.
Is it? Wow. Then Julia
Happy
made it.
birthday.
Wow.
Hey, is it Min's birthday?
Flaming Crush in 10.
No.
Enkindle Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Let's make that a meme. Go away.
West.
Adrian needs a shield.
Pretty far.
In.
Got her.
Energy
I'm
Drain
far
in
enough
10.
back.
What the fuck?
Bad.
That sure wasn't.
I get hit. Not get
Okay, get ready. Mechanics
let's go.
incoming.
Poke time.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Follow your orb in. Get ready to rotate. Rotate.
Energy Drain in 10.
Back it up. Pop your orb. Put threes in.
Four
Threes
stack.
in.
Got 4. Can't go. Nice.
There's white wind too
Ether
many
Pack
in there.
Dreadworm Trance in 10.
I had 3.
Celia.
Yeah, I had 3
Flaming
too.
Crush in
I
10.
had 3.
Crimson
Let's
Cyclone in
Yeah,
check
yeah.
10.
the video.
Yeah,
Celia
can
had
point
5.
fingers.
Left off. I saw 5 pop up in front of me. And I zoomed in on their body.
Jarbles, he said 4, but you need to have 3 going into the middle tower.
Yeah, no, I had 3 going into the middle.
No, you must have not, because Ace just said he saw 5 pop up on your bar.
Now we're about to find out right
okay.
here.
Boom.
Did
Let's
I look
point
at it too
fingers.
soon? And then
Well,
I
it
looked
wasn't
in?
me. I was standing outside.
Point stubs at
Let's see,
people.
let's see, where have I?
Oh,
I see-
Nah, yeah, you had 4 because you was baiting a cleave and you got an additional stack.
Gotta wait out.
There was-
Gotta watch out for
No, it
those.
was Bannock. It was Bannock, Baz, Minion, SL were all the middle tower.
And all of them went in.
I looked at the I'm sorry, I looked at the stack too early before the Protean wave.
What to do?
Yeah, it does change like right before it, so you really gotta
Yeah,
keep an eye on
press
it.
Escape. Go to HUD layout. Click that.
Make that
debug,
thing
and make it-
huge.
Oh, the thing is that it's 4% right now. I looked at it. Oh, it's 3. I walk in, right? No.
Whoever doesn't also have to go in the tower and does get hit anyway, still gets 5 stacks and can kill people. So be wary
Yep.
of where
Yeah.
waves
You
are.
can't
Yeah.
save it when you blow up. This is a real unforgiving mechanic.
Yosh.
I apologize, Sus.
It's okay.
Dang it,
Yes.
Jarbles. Ugh.
It's fine.
You can't even stack yourself is a shitty thing. Like even if you run to the edge of the map, it still does room wide.
Worms laments
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Flaming Crush in 10.
Oh, look at that.
Energy drain in 10.
Make UIs bigger.
Guys, it's all fucked up.
Rotation.
Front.
I remember the summoner from my old stack always made us go Bahamut Lark before we started.
Dreadworm Trans in 10.
Wait, Muhammad Bar at the beginning?
Make Bahamut big so he's taking
Energy
up
Drain
screen.
Flaming Crush in 10.
This is why I play Summoners, just to look at Bahamut. I sometimes get lost in my rotation looking at him.
Do you have a Bahamut body pillow as well?
It's north and south.
I bet our old summoner has one.
North, south. Invaders go north.
Alright, I'll go right.
Crimson Cyclone in
Excuse
10.
me.
By the way, our old summoner was Horizon.
Energy Drain in 10.
Yep.
I met Horizon in my first clear of 07S.
Flaming Crush in 10.
He was better than me
Kindle
at the
in
time.
10. Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Actually, he's still pretty damn good to be honest.
He just plays Dancer instead.
Yeah.
He talks about wanting to play Summoner.
Energy
now.
Drain in 10.
Yeah, his dancer got really good this tier.
Yeah, he's a crazy good dancer.
Next would be them.
Not better than my dancer though. People still watching stream.
Focus down. Remember your
Crimson
stacks.
Cyclone in 10.
Tethers out, go. Tethers out, go.
Someone's orb is where? So, Jarbles, you're dead.
Energy Drain in
Panic, you
10.
gotta go through the center.
Yeah.
If you're going around,
Yeah.
wide, you're gonna kill the people because it baits really wide.
God damn it.
Don't beat yourself up too hard. We got this.
Yeah.
Dreadworm Trans
Just
in
run
10.
straight
10,
forward.
10.
No fear.
I'll beat you.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Whatever's
Think
on
you're
the other side of
overthinking
that
it.
orb, just think it's free.
Yeah, I'm definitely overthinking it.
Game on.
The other side is victory and blackjack and hookers.
Brad, I'm gonna duct tape your mouth.
I don't know how you got to that, but yes.
Is Pika talking in the chat?
I don't even know if Pico's actually in the chat.
I don't even know if it was Pika.
Hi, Bear Bear. Who are you?
Identify yourself.
That doesn't sound like Pika.
That sounds more like Theo.
Oh, wait, yeah.
I can believe it was Theo. That was the lonely pizza.
was me.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Flaming Energy Drain in 10.
Who are you? Who are you and who do you work for?
Get behind.
Behind, red side.
Daddy.
Alright, let's focus up here. Here, no. Stop talking.
Dreadworm Trance in 10.
Am I getting
Energy Drain in 10.
Shall free.
Crimson Cyclone in 10. Flaming Crush in 10.
North end. South. Take a second.
I'm baiting. I will bait. Go right.
Energy Drain in 10. Flaming Crush in 10.
The light.
Enkindle in 10.
Look away.
Energy Drain in 10.
Out. That's what we
Axe,
did.
get out.
Flaming Crush in 10.
This is the easy part.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Tethers are out, go.
Energy Drain in 10.
Follow your orb in. Adjust. Collapse.
Yannick, go first.
3's in.
3's in.
Dreadworm Trance in 10.
Only 3's.
Ether
There
Pack
wasn't
in
no-
10.
Not that
Let
many
me not
people.
count.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
Count to 3. Holy moly! I'm sorry, I shouldn't be that mad, but holy shit!
I had a
That's like-
4.
Nah,
It's the
it's
simplest
Flaming
part.
Crush in 10.
the pain is
Alright,
insane.
Outside of standing still.
Let me check.
Energy Drain in 10.
Was not to single them out, but to educate them.
It was Mini.
No, I mean it was in.
What? I was inside.
Your
Look at
buff
that.
didn't tick up. It all resolved with you at 3.
Are
You had
serious?
3 still when you jumped off.
I
I swear he had 3 though.
call bullshit.
Wasn't that in the circle when it went off?
Nah, because I only saw 2 people in the circle. So even if Mini like somehow had 4, or if he does have 4, it's still lacking.
So there were 3 in the circle, not
Nah,
4.
Mini
Yeah.
had 3. He was right.
He was right.
But everyone
He
should be
had-
coming out with 4 at the very end. I thought.
No, it just resolves, I think.
There was definitely not enough people, and Ratty was in, Mini was in, myself was in. We're missing one more. Let me find out who.
Stacks.
Baz, Minnie, looks like Rat.
Oh, no,
In
I
No,
was
Kindle
right.
everyone
and
else
10.
had 4. 1, 2, 3.
Measured my damn.
It was
Everyone
Baz,
else
it
had
was
seen us.
Wade.
There was a missing.
Yeah,
There was a
Mini.
missing person in period.
Yeah, it was Panic.
Someone got hit by something extra.
Yeah.
Was it Panic?
That's
Oh,
unfortunate.
yeah.
I mean, if that was me, then I'm sorry. But I
Nah, it
swear,
wasn't you.
like
You-
I
you
was
had
actually
3.
in.
I think
But
Panic. Were you chained?
does the tower not count the debuff upwards if it doesn't?
What do you mean?
If it explodes?
No, it does.
I think it does, but
I had an orb.
Well, does Rat die with 4 stats? Because he was definitely in it.
No, you died.
Oh.
with that.
it looks like
I see a Protean going
Panic
off,
got
and I
clipped
see.
by the Protean.
Oh,
Panic-
did I?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Panic was originally supposed to come stack with us, but he got hit by Mini's Protean.
Because yeah, he's at half health when everyone else is
Oh,
really
okay.
high. And I am noticing that there is only when I'm calling for everyone to go in, there's only 3 people with 3. So I guess when the tower explodes, it doesn't count your debuff up but because it exploded, it didn't count your debuff up.
Feels bad.
I did not know that was a thing, so I'm sorry for calling you out, Minnie.
It's okay. I'm still learning, so I could have very well been wrong, and I don't know.
Game on.
All right, let's
Please,
go.
I had to-
So where was I standing that I got
You
clipped?
was a bit too close to one-ish, like a bit north.
Okay.
Many did move in a bit closer to Piffles, so I would fought
And
them
was that-
there, but
I'm just trying to get like the timeline of it down. So was that while I was standing in the?
You got clipped while you were
Tower?
trying to pop your orb.
yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
So when you walked into your orb, or when you backed up from your orb, you got clipped by the Protean.
Got it.
It's like the 1/16th you want to stay in of the pie slice. That's
Oh my god, we fucking pulled! I didn't even know I tapped out.
Oh no.
Well, there goes your top dick
I
DPS.
went to go.
Oh
He has
no.
a chance.
I went to go look at the
There-
mechanic and see. I didn't even know.
There goes your 99 bats.
And Luna's not here to give you your buff to get back with your DPS, so I'ma take the lead.
Fuck me, even when I fucked up my old guy, still
Flaming Crush in 10. Energy Drain and Cyclone in 10.
Yeah, give me a bitch. How does it feel to be out? Yeah.
I don't want to hear about handicap.
Fighting, go behind.
Red side behind.
Summoner OP.
Someone.
Wait.
Sorry, I think I pulled too early.
Dreadworm Trance in
No,
10.
I was late.
Oh,
Fine.
okay.
Energy
Also-
Drain in 10. Flaming Crush in 10.
Now
So
that
how
drop
did
has
you-
damage down.
Fast and catch up.
I
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
West and east.
Okay.
I'm baiting. Going to tanks. I'm gonna go left. Oh, I'm gonna go right. Okay.
God. Get up.
Flaming Crush in 10.
You too. Oh my god.
Energy Drain in 10.
What happened? I got Bazzy.
Get fucked, idiot.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I thought-
Fuck you, Piffle. This is why you bought your Uzi there.
Oh wow.
Called out.
Look away.
Enkindle in 10.
Alright, let's focus up though.
Yeah.
Ratty needs a
Get
cover.
I'm fine.
you far?
Don't worry about
He's
it.
far, he's far, he's far.
That's too far. Yeah.
Aha! Can't hit me now.
Energy Drain in 10.
Position yourselves.
Crimson
accordingly.
Cyclone in 10.
Get ready. Let's get through there again. Tilted her out, go.
Flaming Crush in 10.
Follow your orb in. Into tower.
I'll be taking mine first.
Baits.
Energy Drain in 10.
3's in.
I've got 4. Can't go in.
We're done.
Nice.
Is gonna be in for the.
Make sure you guys look at your marker, know who your partner is, and get ready
It's
to
gonna be
attack.
in
Flaming
the
Crush in
crowd.
10. Trance in Crimson Cyclone in
It's
10.
in, right?
Yes, it's in. Get in.
Scythe kick. Get in.
It might be a bit too far to run south.
Pop sprint, run to your mirror. Pop sprint, run to your mirror.
It's gonna be spread.
It's red.
Energy
Adrian, I'm
Drain
leaving.
in 10.
Get in there, Bannock.
Turples, what's the point?
Holy shit!
We did it! We did it!
Oh, you should
Spider
have.
fighter.
Okay, parties, top.
Party.
Get a
Flaming Crush
deploy
in
out.
10.
Get a deploy out.
Healers take the first tether.
We need you. We need. Who are we missing? No, we got everyone. Okay.
I don't have Bell.
Sorry, I didn't.
This needs massive healing.
Crimson Cyclone in 10.
So,
I'll
Anytime
remember to
anytime
deploy
someone
next
hits an
time.
electric, hits an electric, it does damage back to them.
oh.
The first silence is going to be yours. Acel, you're going to OGCD the Aqueous. Go run up to the Aqueous and
Mini, go.
OGCD stun it.
What the fuck did?
Stop that.
Low blow, low blow. This is your tether, Adrian.
Where is the tether? I don't see it.
It's done already. And I'm dead.
We fucked it.
So, Asel, this is yours right here. On the other side from you appeared the earthen. You're gonna run over to the earthen,
Yep, and
silence
interrupt
it,
it.
and then grab this tether.
And why are you taking damage?
I did
Yeah.
not. Okay.
Energy
so,
drain intense.
So, first thing that happens is
Yeah.
both tanks, you're gonna wait for the Aqueous to pop up. You're both gonna gap close to the Aqueous or get to it as fast as possible,
Uh-huh.
and then you're going to low blow it to stun it.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you're going to, both of the melee should be on the Aqueous with you, and your ranged player is going to take care of your electrics. Your ranged player is probably going to take a lot of extra damage, so me and Baz are going to need extra healing for the first part of it.
Okay.
Thankfully, Phoenix
After that,
helps a bit with that,
Yeah.
so I won't be taking as much damage as Piffles probably. But be
Gotcha.
mindful.
yeah.
Only
So
heal.
right after that, on our side, Asel,
Mhm.
the earthen is going to pop up, and partway through killing the Aqueous, you're just going to gap close straight to the earthen. The second you see it, you're going to wait for its cast bar, and you're going to interrupt, and then you're going to go take your tether.
Okay. Got it.
The earthen and the
So-
Aqueous can both be killed really easily by the DPS and the healers. So
Yeah.
just focus on interrupting that
It's done.
thing, and yeah.
So
I
do
think-
it, the tank interrupts the Aqueous first, and then I stun it afterwards to keep it from moving?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's the
So-
Earthens that needs to be silenced, but the Aqueous are stunnable.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
stunnable. So is it like a particular stun order that we follow, or just like
Yes. So the tank will stun it, and then the melee will stun it as soon as it starts moving again.
Okay, and then is that enough to
That's-
kill it before he hits the middle, or?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
If it's not, then your DPS need to like figure out where they're placing their damage at the time.
So
Because I don't want to like barrage an electric and then not have
It
anything.
is
for the
possible
Aqueous.
to let a couple of them come in. I think the Earthens
You can,
get
you
25.
can miss 3.
Yeah. But it depends
You can miss 3
who goes in.
in total. You can miss 3. No, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
Ah, I
It's
thought
always
Aqueous
5.
gets 50.
No.
Never mind then.
I think I was watching the video and I went directly for Aqueous, and I kept on staying on Aqueous because anything I put on the electric boy might kill us. So
Did you
Yeah.
just heal through that whole
yeah.
time?
Almost, yeah. Like when I was doing it on Scholar, I was like putting my bubble down for regen ticks. I would go in there with my Seraph ready, and I would put a Seraph shield up. And you also want to go in there with a pre-deploy, so everyone make sure that when you're picking your parties, you're staying really close to the center.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage.
Boy.
You want to try and mitigate that first hit as much as possible, so that you can blow up the first adds and have enough time to heal for the second hit. After that, you're just playing catch up for the whole time, basically.
God,
Okay.
I hate the sound of that.
But
Um,
congratulations, all. We progged into the next one successfully.
Did
Oh boy.
we
One
want to
more
try?
pull.
One more,
Alright.
one more pull.
Just making sure.
All right.
Game on.
So, Minnie, you're gonna do. You can do both interrupts on your side, so whatever rotation you're doing over there is kind of irrelevant, but Asal needs to know that she's getting the first, and then your Bard needs to know they're getting the second during her tether. You both do your silence during your tethers, Asal.
Okay.
Silence during the tethers. Okay.
Our side is different from your side.
Right.
So your Earthen comes up first, I believe, which means you
Yeah.
move to silence almost immediately.
It comes up with
Okay,
the
so I just-
rock, so you can drop a stun.
Crimson Cyclone intent.
The Aqueous
Flaming
Crush
Energy Drain
to
intent.
Interrupt the Earthen. Unless the cast starts immediately, I don't remember. I think
I would go to interrupt
front
and then dash backwards. That's right.
much safer.
Yeah, I would go to wait for the interrupt and then gap close Mini and do your stun, and then he'll follow up afterwards. Because it can move. It's going to move either way. You just need the same amount of
Dreadworm
stun
Trance
time on it.
intent.
Okay.
Flaming
Crush
Crush
it rather than
intent.
stun.
Crimson Cyclone
Yeah.
intent.
Got it.
If it looks dangerous, just try and get into like your caster phase and do a shield bash.
Got it.
West and east.
And you want to go into your shield or your caster phase if you need to shield bash, because you don't want to be breaking and doing fast blade and then fast blade, you know.
Right.
Crimson Cyclone intent.
And
Energy
that
drain
also doesn't
intent.
count towards your parse either. So
My pass.
Flaming crush
Oh,
intent.
and I got hit by the, I got hit by the last one. Thank you.
So close.
Enkindle intent.
Look away.
Energy drain intent.
Get out. Next will be get in.
Flaming crush intent.
Reposition yourself.
Light, consume you.
Let's go.
Orbs.
watch for the tether. Watch for the tether.
Flaming crush
Go.
intent. Energy drain intent. Crimson
Follow
cyclone
your
intent.
orbit. Collapse.
Adrian, I'll pop first.
Alright.
3's in.
3's in.
3 in, I'm in.
Ether pack intent.
I was pretty sure I saw Bennett got clipped on his way a little bit.
Did I?
Yeah. The easiest way to tell right at the start if people get clipped is if someone's not at 100% HP.
Dreadworm trans
Flaming
intent.
so
Crimson
when you're running
cyclone
past with your
intent.
orb, anyone not at 100, there's yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought maybe I went in too slow. Okay.
No, it's
I
probably
was
me.
watching the party list because I thought I saw you get clipped, and then I saw only 3 people with 3. So
Okay. Well, that was good.
That was good.
Very good.
Good stuff.
Took all night, but we got to ad phase.
Yep, we
Yeah.
sure did.
It was worth.
Now, actually, I have a question, Ace. You mentioned interrupting.
My bad.
Is it possible to use holy there?
actually, yes. Now that I think about it, you can do all the stunning for them if you just
So we're just sitting,
Yeah.
practically not sitting.
Yeah,
there with its death,
But you can't always because
Enkindle
there's lots of
intent.
heals that comes out in that fate.
Yeah, but I mean,
yeah.
if I pop presence, which I'm probably gonna have up at that time, I'm gonna definitely use it.
So we're gonna need to tell Luna that do dancers have stuns?
Yes,
Mm,
silences.
okay. Silences.
Silences? Okay, so we're gonna have to let her know that she needs to silence.
The 3rd ad spawns, and the 3rd tether. So
I get to use fucking holy.
I'm pretty sure you do like a holy, top everyone, and then
And then
as soon as everyone's topped, you can holy again.
Yeah,
And
'cause I
then
don't want to stack.
The room wide will go out again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't need to pop your presence. It should be something like
Okay.
holy into sorry.
The
Let me-
size or medic.
holy into like a size rapture probably, and then I maybe throw your asylum down over the center.
Yep.
And let it tick, and then put a Medica 2 up, and then I would do like the next stun. It won't have gone in. It won't be in for like 7 GCDs, so you have plenty of time to do a second holy
Okay.
and a 3rd holy. The biggest thing you want to do is set up your regens for after, because the electrics are going to be coming out, and when the electrics come out, they come out twice in a row on your side.
Mm,
I'm pretty sure it's an aqueous and earthen, and I told you guys how to deal with that. And then it's 2 electrics and an aqueous, I believe, or maybe no. It's just 2 electrics, so that should be pretty easy to deal with. And then after that is 2 electrics and an earthen, and Minnie's silence should be back up.
Okay.
So you just basically need to. You have the hardest healing job, because you're healing 2 sets of electrics back to back. But then your last set of ads is really easy. It's just an aqueous by itself.
good to know. I'll look at I haven't looked that far into the guide, but I'll just look from like a little bit wind mage perspective.
Yeah. So the first set you can spam your holy, and the second one you can use holy if you want to
Is
do
there
the
any
stunning for them. But
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there like a stun? Is it just like normal stunning, where there's you basically get 2 stuns in it?
you can have 3 stuns on it, but the last stun is only going to be 1 second.
Okay. Just making sure.
That's why I was telling Minnie it's not really worth using his fast blade and then shield bashing and then fast blading again. It's better just to go into caster phase, shield bash, and then confetti it.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming, Ace.
Yeah, no worries.
Frogging.
Appreciate it. Anyways, good prog today,
That was good,
guys.
bro. I'll
That's
see you all
actually
later.
Don't forget it over the weekend.
I agree.
Well, from the movement everyone was doing, it seems like everyone knows the timing. Because I even stopped telling people like when to go into their towers and stuff. And it seems like everyone has the timeline of it down. It seems like it's moving slow enough for people now that they can read it themselves, which is good.
Good.
So, yeah.
Sweet.
Anyways,
Awesome.
catch you later.
Yep.
See
See
ya.
ya.
Yeah, thanks,
Bye.
Ace.
What did I miss?
We're donezo.
Nothing important.
We're done.
Alright.
Yeah.
When are we rating?
When are we reading?
Is it Tuesday yet?
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah, it's Tuesday now. We time traveled.
Is it Tuesday or Wednesday?